Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whenever you're listening. We appreciate the fact that you're listening. Welcome to the Public Figures Podcast. 3 Nashville-based stand-up comedians, 3 just dudes, and 3 public figures. I'm Aaron Weber, alongside my co-host Brian Bates and Dusty Slay.
All right. Finally get my own intro back.
Yeah.
That feels good.
Where can people see you this weekend, Dusty?
Oh, this weekend, I'm in Paducah, Kentucky, and in St. Louis, Missouri. Both shows almost sold out, so get yourself some tickets.
All right. What about you, Brian?
This Saturday, I'm at the Grand Ole Opry. It's been a while. A few months since I've been there. Sunday.
It's been like over a year, right? I mean, I haven't been there forever.
I was there, I think last summer, fall.
Okay. Yeah, a year ago.
You said it's been over a year, and it's been like 6 to 9 months.
Last year. I meant that's last year, though, right?
Yeah, I was there in December. It's been 3 months.
Yeah, it was 2025
Okay, yeah.
But not a full year.
We're like almost done with 2026 already.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, man.
Sunday.
Trying to act like he has a residency there or something. Yeah, it's been a minute.
It has. Didn't I start by saying it's been a while? And then you said, yeah, it's been over a year.
Yeah.
You took it too far to where you're
took
like,
it too
not
far.
that far.
I said it's been like a year, man. It was 2025 when you were there.
Okay, I guess I misheard you. And then Sunday, Brian Bates and Friends here at Zany's. I just said my last name kind of wrong, but Brian Bates and Friends here at Zany's at the Lab. And tickets, not many tickets left, guys. It could be sold out by the time this comes out.
I love it.
That's my tune-up for Monday, my special.
The big
special. So I'm excited about that. So that's what I got.
How you feel about things? You feel good about it?
Feeling, can we get into our weekend?
Yeah, I'm also going to be somewhere this weekend.
Oh, I just assumed you weren't. I thought you said you were taking 2026 off.
The whole year.
I'm going to be in Minneapolis this weekend. This is Aaron Weber speaking. I'm going to be at Sisyphus Brewing Company. I've never done Minneapolis. I've done St. Paul. I've been across the river. This is my first time headlining somewhere in Minneapolis. So we got 2 shows are sold out. There's 2 that are not.
Okay.
So come to one of those shows if you're in the Minneapolis area. Brian, let's get into it, man.
Last week I introduced the show by saying, hello, common folks, and hey, boars.
Mm-hmm.
And people have asked, are you saying like the animal boars? And I'm like, no, I mean like you people are boring because we're public figures. Yes, we're public figures and you guys aren't. Mm-hmm. We have a more exciting life. So I just want to clarify that.
Even more condescending than you thought it was.
But hey, bear and hey, boar. Maybe that was what they were drawing, the connection they were drawing.
Probably another animal. But I just want to clarify now. No, it's not I think people are probably boring because you're not celebrities like I am. I want people to know that, right?
I agree with you.
And I also want the people who email me saying you're getting a little cocky to know I'm just joking as well.
Yeah. I didn't think you were joking.
Okay.
I took it very serious.
There's a little bit of vitriol behind the eyes that's real, I think.
I like this side of you, though. I want you to let it fully manifest.
What if we did just one episode?
Okay.
We announce it ahead of time so parents can prepare where it's not clean. We just
go off.
Yes.
And we finally get to see the real Brian.
Nateland After Dark.
Nateland After Dark.
How about that?
I would like that for the people that sometimes think that things are a little out of control. Really below their minds.
Yeah. Can we do that, Adrian? Oh yeah, he said yeah. Nateland After Dark.
I don't feel real confident in that nod. I don't think it's gonna happen, but yeah, man.
Well, cool. What's that hat?
This is an Edmonton Elks hat. This is the Canadian Football League team in Edmonton. You land in Edmonton, and there's a bunch of stuff at the airport, and you're like, man, they really are into the Edmonton Elks here.
I saw a lot of hockey stuff.
Well, there's the hockey stuff, and then there's some Edmonton Elks stuff. I go, oh, they're embracing football. And then I don't think I saw a single human being wearing merch or thinking about this team one time the whole weekend I was there.
Oh, maybe that's the push.
But I wanted to get a hat. I wanted to represent.
The public spaces, they're like, let's push these teams.
Oh, yeah, just to try to get the ball rolling a little bit. It's not working. It's all Oilers stuff.
Mm-hmm. I like how you collect key cards, you collect hats. Anything else?
I don't know.
Baseball cards.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I mean, even on the road, like you have I think that's cool.
I like to get a little something. You got a Nashville Sounds hat on.
Yeah, because baseball season starts this week.
It is, man. It's getting going. Are you excited, Dusty?
Oh, yeah.
Who are you rooting for this season?
Oh, probably I don't know.
Yankees
There's-
and the Red Sox,
there's
like
really-
you do Alabama, Auburn?
There's really too many to choose from. It's really hard to narrow it down.
Yeah, there's 30.
Yeah, it's
There's
just
30 teams.
so many good ones that I couldn't dare pick one.
Who do you think the best team in baseball is right now?
Oh, I think it's probably the Atlanta Braves.
Well, yeah, they're going to be all right.
Yeah.
That's the
Atlanta
only.
Braves
That's
are
the only
always-
team you know.
They're always the best.
They're America's
I can't
team.
wait to see Greg Maddox on the mound. Greg Olson, maybe.
Greg Olson from the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Who's now a broadcaster.
He was a catcher.
There was
for
a baseball Greg Olson.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of the
And
other Greg
maybe,
Olson. There's
yeah.
Matt Olson, who's the first baseman.
Maybe we can get. Oh, I thought Fred McGriff was there.
Yeah,
and,
Hall of Famer now.
Crime Dog.
and Ron Gann in the outfield. Dave Justice, Otis Nixon, Mark Lemke, Jeff
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Terry Pendleton. I mean, I can't wait.
So you-
Javier Lopez. I can't wait.
You really followed baseball heavily, and then you tapped out hard, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it feels
Yeah.
like. You know the whole roster.
You know the whole early '90 Braves.
What year
Yeah.
is that? Yeah, 93 or
That's
something?
a World Series.
Oh, 95.
Team, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Well, that was
Fred McGriff. It was
Okay.
Sid Bream was the first baseman when they won the first one.
Do you know Bobby Cox, the manager of the Braves
Yeah, I
that
know
time?
him.
He
Best friends.
holds the record for most career ejections. He's been thrown out of more games than anybody in baseball. 162 games. That's an
Wow.
entire season.
I love that.
He got thrown out of a whole season.
I love that.
Isn't that nuts? That's like
Oh, did I say Jeff Blauser? Yeah, I did.
oh, thank God.
Yeah,
Steve Avery.
It's like
yeah.
George Bush Jr. took like 365 vacation days.
Wow.
He was just vacation a whole year.
Yeah.
That's
George W. Bush.
yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I don't know what a vacation day is actually like for a president. I'm sure they're doing stuff,
hmm
but just to be on vacation, you were there 8 years. In an entire year, you're on vacation.
Yeah.
That's pretty nuts.
I think they're pretty much always on vacation.
okay.
I think a president's always just like, what is it? I don't know.
You want to settle something for me? I got a straw right here. I was thinking about this last weekend.
All right.
I want to see how you open the straw. Don't think about it. Just open it like you would open a straw.
Well,
No, hold on. Whoa. I missed it. How'd you do it? You tore off the top?
Yeah.
see, that's what I was going to do too.
And then you pull it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes you can go like this.
Oh, you push it out with the
thumb.
thumb.
I like to do that sometimes.
Okay.
Pull it out.
And then you pull it
Go
out with your
about
hand.
halfway. Do that.
I do that now with my daughter some.
I was at Buc-ee's and I was just watching people open straws, and everybody did it a little differently.
Oh, okay.
I've always done it like,
How long were you there?
I mean,
That he has hard data on straw removal.
They had a beef jerky buffet going.
Clinical research.
I take it with a fist, hit it against the table,
Uh-huh.
pop it out, bite it out with your mouth, and then you can grab that and put that end right in the drink.
Okay. All right.
But I haven't seen anybody else do that. I'm wondering where I learned how to open a straw like that, or if it's just like gut instinct.
Yeah, I think that's
Another way when you work in a restaurant, you hold the.
Hold on, I want to see it. I got
you
another straw here.
kind of hold this part, and then you can tear it off, and then you kind of pull that. That way, when you put it in the drink, the tip is not.
Oh, you want to leave it? You'd leave
Yeah.
it on like
Yeah.
that. Okay, that's a good.
Where I worked, we just had a box of straws that were all unopened, and we would just grab them and put those in the
Put your
drinks.
hands all over
But you saw no one else.
But we
do
did wash
yours.
our hands.
Never that. The first thing they do is hit it down and then bite it off.
I think the
That's the way
great
I've
ones
always
just
done it.
they find their own way.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
You're like Brad
Become-
Pitt in River Runs Through It. You came up your own style.
That's right. Yeah, the Weber runs through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Become ungovernable. That's what I like to say.
Yeah.
Live your own life. Anyway, I was only there for like 10 minutes, but if you just watch people
Yeah.
at a Buc-ee's, it's a lot going on.
So where you throw your trash?
For now, what do you want me to get up and go to a trash can? All right, trash collector number 2.
May 29th in theaters
That's
everywhere.
right, yeah.
The breadwinner.
It's coming out, man. It's coming out.
So this weekend I was on the road with Johnny W. and Ed Wiley We're all friends with those guys.
Yeah.
And Johnny's got a bus tour. He's doing churches.
A tour bus, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And we were in Destin, Florida, Pompano Beach, Florida, Tallahassee, Florida, and then last night in Gadsden, Alabama.
What was that tour bus party like?
It was wild, man. It was wild.
Couple of guitars on there, singing some songs.
It had a goat.
Yeah. They were playing apples to apples after midnight. No, it is so much fun on a tour bus, man, especially when it's your buddies like that, right? Just hanging out. Does he have a room in the back, Johnny W?
Yep.
And you're on a bunk?
Yep.
How nice is the bunk, though? It must be, if it's that few people on the bus, it must be one of the bigger ones, right?
No, I mean, he has an audio guy.
Okay.
He has his tour manager. He has a guy who is pitching for Compassion International. That's who's funding
So it's a big operation.
Yeah, the tour bus was packed. His wife came with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
So I guess that was his wife back there. I don't know what Johnny does in that back room. I just know it was a woman. Hey, don't ask, don't tell, right?
That's great. Would you ever do a bus tour, Dusty, do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, you're like right there.
His face would be on the side day one.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the idea because I don't want to drive everywhere anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to fly all the time.
Yeah.
I think the tour bus would be the way. But I don't, I just like to go out on Friday and Saturday. So it's hard to do.
To make it worth it, you probably have to do Thursday through Sunday.
And then I have to take the whole family, and then we'd be, it'd be a lot to have the whole family.
You'd need 2 buses.
Yeah.
One for the family, one for everybody else.
Yeah.
One for the guy doing 3 minutes on the show.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I get the driver to do a little time. And then not even have to take an opener.
Yeah.
To just walk out and do announcements, and then here's Dusty.
Yeah.
That would be fun. I've done I did the bus tour with Chris years ago.
Yeah.
Nate'll do the buses, and I'm trying to think of who else has had one. It's I don't know, you feel like a rock star.
Yeah.
I'd like a bus with like a little screened in porch on the back.
You probably do that.
That way you could just hang out there and just smoke the whole time you drive. I am
Bert, yeah.
pretty nicotine has really got a stronghold on me right now.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
It's a drug.
You been on Bert's bus?
I have, yeah.
Rest in peace.
The one that burned down.
Yeah.
That's why you don't put your face all over the side of a bus.
Something's burning.
Yeah, something is burning for sure. Yeah, his tour bus went down, then another tour bus went down in the same part of the country. There's something going on out there in the
what's going on, Dusty?
in the West.
There's so much going on.
But if you put your face all over the side of a tour bus, then it's a little embarrassing if it breaks down.
Yeah.
So I would just keep it.
I like
I
do like a nothing on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ralph
Or maybe someone else.
Ralph used to have.
Wait, who would you put on there?
Just
to throw people off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hardy.
Yeah.
A comedian?
Yeah. Comedian, or maybe like Rodney Dangerfield on the side. So people would be like, well, who's in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Guys, this time of year makes us all want to refresh our place.
Mm-hmm.
With Wayfair, you can do it all in one place. From furniture to decor to organization and outdoor essentials, Wayfair makes it easy to find everything you want to fit your style and needs. Easily upgrade your space with quality pieces that are within your budget, plus enough fast and free shipping. Abigail, one of our producers, she just bought a new home this past year. She's going for a more modern farmhouse style. The rugs she found on Wayfair were amazing quality and fits every space perfectly. She also purchased a new office chair that fits great in her home office, just like farms have. This spring, she wants to focus on her outdoor patio, and Wayfair makes that all possible in one place. Dusty, you've bought a lot of stuff from Wayfair.
I bought a thing or two, yeah.
Yeah. Wayfair makes it simple to narrow down exactly what works for your style and budget. They have great features like reviews from customers, filters, and even visual tools to help you find the right fit. Wayfair is different from other home retailers. They offer installation and assembly service available, so you can have seamless experience Thousands of 5-star reviews help you shop with confidence. Abigail has used Wayfair for years and has found it easy to shop, order, and every piece she has gotten has been amazing quality. So find furniture, decor, and essentials that fit your unique style and budget. Head to wayfair.com right now to shop all things home. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair. Every style, every home.
I was in Texas this weekend with Kathleen Madigan. We're in Houston and then Fort Worth. I got to go to the stockyards in Fort Worth. I'd never been. That's where old cowboy town. So I'm sure it felt right given the topic today. So we'll get into that. But 2 great shows with Kathleen. Just a fun weekend. A lot of people were in the crowd that listened to this podcast. And it wasn't like I was announced on those shows. So it was like, get some real comedy fans who listen in. That's pretty fun. What about you, Dusty? Where were you at?
I went to Florida. I did Clearwater, Florida on Friday. Hot show. Really hot show. And then we went out to Clearwater Beach, found a cigar bar, not on the beach, but, another block over, we'd be on the beach. Outdoor seating. Had about 12 people. Some people I knew, some people I just met. Had a little hang. My opener friend, Vince Fabra. Rashad Baker, a comic out of Florida.
Yeah, I know Rashad.
And Paul Farvar headlining a club right above the cigar bar.
Oh, that's awesome.
So he came down, we hung, it was great.
That's awesome.
Uncle Pappy, Uncle Pappy from the internet, old guy that's always in the swamp doing videos. He was there.
Wow, it seems like somebody you'd probably be a fan of.
Yeah. We're friends.
Before this?
Yeah.
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 Wait, how do you know him? Just through the internet?
Yeah, that's how I met him initially, Uncle Pappy.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, just kind of assumed Dusty would know him.
But turns out his secret's been revealed. But Uncle Pappy is about 30 years old and uses an old man filter. He really took off as this old man.
And just became the old man.
Yeah, and then he went on Pete Holmes to reveal himself. And I met him at the Hollywood Improv the night before he did the reveal.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you didn't know it was him then?
No, we talked, and he goes, he's like, I'm in LA. I'd like to come to your show. And I go, great, I'll give you a ticket. And then he goes, I just got to tell you something though. I'm a lot younger than what
I look like.
Yeah, but it's great.
Uncle Pappy is a popular social media personality known for spreading positivity, environmental advocacy, and philosophical slow living wisdom from a van life perspective. Sounds up your alley.
Yeah, it sounds like it's Dusty's bio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it was a good hang.
Did your parents come to the show in Fort Worth?
They did. Yeah, they did come.
Had they ever met Kathleen?
They hadn't met her. They met her briefly at the
Prater,
our fundraiser event last year, but it was the first time seeing her, do her hour.
In action, yeah.
And then also I went to Orlando.
Oh, sorry.
Not to cut you guys off from this. I just want to finish my travels. But then Orlando the next night, and it was great. And I had a similar hang. We didn't find, we found some kind of bar that had an outdoor smoking area.
Uncle Poppy.
And a friend that I went to the school dance with, I think in the 8th grade, she says the 7th grade. I'm pretty sure it was the 8th grade. And she came with her husband, and she brought the picture. And then so we recreated the picture,
Did you?
That was great.
Recognize her, like when you saw her?
Well, she basically looks exactly the same. But I.
Did she recognize you?
Yeah. And
sorry, we're using dial up here at Zany's.
So that's us in I think 8th grade.
Okay.
Very cute.
And then that's us now.
That is so great.
Yeah.
Your hand.
It's respectful on the hand.
Well, I'm married, her husband's there.
And the next picture, her husband's there.
I wanted him to do one where he's like he's about to punch me, but
no, I could see it in his eyes.
He's a lawyer.
It's almost better the way you have it.
Yeah. So this is fun.
You look very uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to do the serious pose that I'm doing in the first one.
Yeah, because you're trying to look cool in this first picture, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Look at that. You had the corsage and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, that's big time.
Yeah.
Was that like what? Like
did you bring her
homecoming or something?
What's that?
Did you bring her that corsage?
I think so, yeah.
That's usually how it works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Wanted to double check.
Yeah. I'm wearing a
I was just
tie here
asking.
too, but the tie is just
Oh, I thought you were
slightly
calling
a
me
different
out.
color. But
Well, you have would you say that's a bowl cut you have there?
I'd say it's about as bold as it gets. Pretty sure my mom was cutting my hair
Yeah,
like that.
I might have literally used a bowl on that.
Yeah.
Can I see her again in the
Yeah.
current?
Mm-hmm.
She's aged a little bit better than you have, Dusty.
You think? I think we've aged about the same.
She's aged a little less dramatically. I mean,
Yeah.
you got a whole new look
Well, that's
from
true.
the last
That's
time.
true. That's true.
Yeah. That's
Y'all
really
both look
cool.
great.
Yeah.
That's
So-
really cool.
So that was fun. We hung out. And I also hung out. I mean, with this hang, I had friends that I used to work with at Hyman's. I had
yeah.
a friend that listens to the podcast. I'm just, this was our hangout in Clearwater. We had a cool hang there. And Uncle Pappy is the guy next to Paul Farvar there to the right. That's Uncle Pappy.
Okay.
And
It's like cousin Pappy right there.
Yeah. Yeah. So we had a good time. Both
great.
both sold out shows.
Awesome.
Really great.
You stopped by the Scientology Center at all?
No, but I
Sniffed it out a
was
little
downtown. Apparently, that's where it's at.
bit? That's where the main thing is.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just assumed it was in California or something.
I mean, they got a big presence in LA too. But,
Yeah.
Well, Vince flew out of Atlanta on Friday, and he had a 2-hour and 45-minute wait in the TSA line. Missed his flight and had to book another one, and so he showed up, just in time. So we just drove to the theater.
Why didn't he fly out of Birmingham?
He was doing a show in Lexington, South Carolina the night before.
Mm.
So he thought, well, this will be great. I'll just
Yeah.
drive to Atlanta,
Yeah.
get on a flight.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, yeah.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Say.
How were your flights?
They were fine. I got lucky. I took all the smaller Southwest airports. So Nashville was fine. I flew into Hobby in Houston. That
Yeah.
was fine.
Yeah.
And then I flew out of Dallas Love.
Mhm.
But I heard DFW was bad, and I heard George Bush was bad in Houston.
Mm.
So
I can tell you, Clear feels pretty good during those
I
times.
bet it does. I bet it does, man.
Huh. I got a little Nateland news to share.
All right, get into it.
Brad Upton this Sunday, guys. He is at the Franklin Theater doing 2 shows. He's filming his hour special. I think the shows are at 3 o'clock and 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Tickets available.
3 o'clock. I like that. 3
Yeah.
and 7. Give you a lot of space in between.
Yeah, exactly.
Get a nap in.
Yeah, go to both.
Yeah.
Go sleep in your car and go back in.
You'll
Yeah.
forget most of the first show by the second show.
Yeah,
Go
there you
back
go.
and see it again.
Yeah.
And then Monday, March 30th, Nateland presents Brian Bates.
And friends.
Not on the 30th.
Oh, yeah, no friends on the
No, just you guys.
Brian Bates and colleagues.
That might be the title of my special.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you guys in the special just to fill the time,
Brian Bates and acquaintances.
plus my merch pitch.
Yeah. Merch pitch in the special would be awesome.
It would, wouldn't it? Anyway, it's sold out. I don't even know why I'm telling you guys. But tickets are still available, as I've already mentioned, for Sunday night, the warm-up night. Nateland presents the Showcase Season 4. Vince Carone was this past week. It was great.
Very funny.
Yeah. And this Thursday at 7 o'clock Central, John Heffron. Now, John was on the one I hosted. He is so funny.
John's unbelievable.
One of the original winners of Last Comic Stand.
I think the first season, right?
I think so.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think so. John is season 2. It says if I just read he was the winner of season 2.
I
of
think
Last
the first one was the Ralphie May.
Dat
and-
Fan.
Yeah. That's right. But John just killed it that night. He's so funny, and we have a new comic every week, so go check him out. Nate's Greatest Average American Game Show airs Wednesday night tonight on ABC. Check your local listings. And Dusty's book, We're Having a Good Time, is on pre-order.
Get it.
Reserve a copy anywhere you buy books. Comes out November 10th.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
My birthday's November 3rd, so
All right.
It's a good birthday
A
gift.
little bit of a
Yeah.
late birthday gift.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I want.
Once you start to settle down from really the high of the birthday celebration, you settle in and read a book.
Yeah. My birthday always falls, well, not always, but very often, I think this year it falls on election day.
Right.
So I have a joke like, no one's excited about my birthday. Like everyone's just mad at each other.
At least half the country's mad
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
on your
But
birthday.
leading up, like if I have a birthday party on the 2nd, nobody's talking about my birthday.
Well,
But hold on.
You've reached an age, I think, where
No.
people stop talking about the birthday.
But at a regular birthday party, they're not just talking about your birthday the
Well,
whole
they should
time.
be. They should be. They should be.
You walk up to a group of
Did you know this is for Brian's birthday? Gosh, I
Should
can't
be.
believe he keeps having them.
yeah.
Should be. Nate hosted me. Remember he hosted that wedding party for us at his
Yeah.
house?
Yeah.
And it was on Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl
And
Sunday.
I kept going around to people saying, this is a party for us, right? I
yeah.
wanted people to know.
Yeah.
Well, I just didn't want to think they were there for the Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
Let's not bury the lead here.
Yeah,
boys.
exactly.
Yeah, we're here for your celebration. Sure, watch the Super Bowl if you want while
Yeah.
you're here.
That was a boring Super Bowl, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, the
They're
one
all
that-
boring to me.
Yeah, the one that went to overtime. You were like,
I don't know why you guys keep thinking overtime means it's
I
exciting.
can't imagine why we would think that.
If
That
the
a
game
game
was
that,
0-0 the whole time and then went into overtime.
well, it wasn't,
That'd be a defensive struggle.
and
That'd be great.
it wasn't 0-0.
What
The
was it?
teams had scored.
You know what?
I don't know. I don't remember.
That one I think was kind of boring.
Mhm.
I think it was the Chiefs and the 49ers that year.
Yeah.
But I think the Chiefs won, not a blowout, but it wasn't close.
Okay.
I think.
That year.
Yes.
I'd rather see a blowout with a lot of Hail Marys. I think that'd be awesome.
Even after the blowing them out, just keep throwing Hail Marys.
Yeah.
By the way, I bought a book at the airport this weekend.
Okay.
I read about half of it.
All right.
Project Hail Mary.
Okay.
Have you seen that? The movie just came out.
I haven't. I mean, I hear it's good. It seemed like something you would like, Dusty.
It's the guy that wrote The Martian. You,
Okay.
yeah, Dusty would
I've
not.
seen The Martian.
Yeah, yeah.
That's Matt Damon?
Matt Damon stranded on
I saw
Mars.
that
He has to
ridiculous
give.
movie. Yeah. yeah, I did.
Well, this one is more ridiculous.
Okay.
If you didn't like that one.
Supposedly, The Martian is based on more realistic scientific stuff than any NASA movie ever.
The premise of Project Hail Mary.
I bet.
is-
I just wanted to see Dusty's face.
The premise of Project Hail Mary is it's a scientist, and he wakes up on a spaceship, doesn't remember anything about who he is or what he's doing. And he slowly starts to remember his life. And what's happening is,
Well, don't tell me too much. I want to see
No,
the
no.
movie.
well, this is all back of the book.
Okay. Well, I don't plan on reading the book.
Well, this is all the back of the book.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like
I know what you're implying.
synopsis.
Okay. All right.
He discovers there's an alien life form that's eating the sun.
Mm.
And I'll leave.
That's
I'll leave.
That's
I'll
going
leave
to take a while.
but they're growing exponentially.
Okay.
So they think in 30 years the sun's going to be dimmed 10%, which would effectively kill all of humanity. Wow. So he's been tasked with figuring this out, how
Eating
to
the
stop
moon?
it.
Try to offset it.
Well,
Yeah.
apparently, if the sun were dimmed, then the moon would not be as bright either.
That's true. But if we dim the sun a little bit,
yeah, it'd be reflecting less light.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
but then haven't we talked about multiple times how we want to dim the sun to help with the?
Well, Bill Gates, that's what he wants to do, not us.
Yeah, but there's a
Well, I just meant society.
Yeah, they don't want to dim it 10% though.
Okay, more like-
10% is crazy. Yeah, we would all die.
Okay. Is that's true? 10%?
I have to imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they wouldn't lie to me in Project Hail Mary.
You think you'll
So-
finish it?
I do actually. The way it's written is really fun. The guy is funny.
Yeah.
No, we just talked last week about
It's a good book. Dude. It's a
Books
New York Times
in
bestseller.
movies,
Yeah.
and you said you didn't read, and we all said, yeah, the movie's. Just wait for the movie. So, what made you buy a book that the movie's coming out right now?
Ryan Gosling looked great on the cover. I don't
Okay.
know. It was all over like one of these Al Jazeera News, whatever it's called.
Maybe
at
if
the
Flip
airport.
Johnson was on it, you'd buy it, Dusty.
Yeah, probably so. Probably so. But not Ryan Gosling. You see the promo of him supposedly throwing the ball for he threw a Hail Mary for the promo.
Oh yeah,
It's clearly not what he did. He didn't throw that ball like that.
yeah. I think that's obvious.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But he looks like he can't even throw a ball.
He's
Remember the
also not
Tigers?
really in space in the movie too.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if he were, you guys would be like, "Oh, what a feat of cinematic glory!" I know he's not in space.
I know. You know.
I agree with you on that. I do not think Ryan Gosling's in space.
Yeah,
Well, that's cool. I think Nashville will get a Major League Baseball team in the next few years.
I'm hoping so.
I think
We're at the top every time a list comes out of what city's about to get one. Nashville's number one.
What would you want them to be called? Would you want it to be Tennessee or Nashville?
They're going to be the Nashville Stars when we get a team.
That's lame.
There's a Negro League team here so it's like an homage to that. The Nashville Stars.
that is lame, isn't it?
What do you want it to be named?
Well, I don't know. I thought it would be fun to, play around with some ideas.
What do you think about Nashville? What do you think about the Nashville Catfish?
I like it.
Yeah, Catfish would be fun.
Well, it's like Stars is it's just generic, right? It's like, let's go. Yeah, Catfish. Nobody has a Catfish.
Yeah.
The Nashville Catfish. I like Tennessee Catfish.
Tennessee Catfish would be nice, but the major league teams, with a few exceptions, they do tend to have more serious names than like minor league.
Yeah.
The
Catfish, I mean, that's a serious fish.
It'll get you, dude. Catfish will bite.
It'll sting you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost wore my Nashville Stars hat, but I decided to go with
Get the Nashville Sounds.
Nashville Sounds.
Sounds and Stars.
See, Sounds is unique
Yeah.
because, it's Nashville, it's music, so it's like, that's unique.
Can you name another protein that has stars as the name?
No, but Stars
Dallas.
are...
I know. I don't know.
Sorry.
But Stars are, it's a dime a dozen.
Okay.
Stars.
Yeah. All right.
Back in whenever this other league
We'll let the
was,
Negro League know that Dusty
Well,
doesn't approve.
Back then, maybe Stars wasn't so overused.
What about think about they had the Atlanta Black Crackers? What do you think about
I like that.
the Nashville Black Crackers?
Yeah.
NBC.
Yeah, I like that. That's fun.
Yeah.
Indianapolis Clowns. They had great names.
I like that. Yeah.
Clowns. Homestead Grays. That one's not as fun.
I don't mind it.
The Grays?
Yeah.
You like Grays better than Stars?
Yeah.
You like
I just
a
feel
color?
like Stars, our country, where the Star Spangled Banner,
Yeah.
Stars
But we
and
have
Stripes.
Stars here in Nashville.
Nashville Stripes would be good.
Nashville Stripes. Yeah, I don't mind that. The you didn't ever hear that, but we
Kansas
have
City
Stars,
Monarchs.
but Stars are fading out. You don't. It's not the star power like there used to be.
Well, that we're going to bring it back. Maybe that's part of
The
it.
Nashville Public Figures.
Yeah, too many Nashville figures.
Do you know what our old minor league baseball team was called?
No, what was it?
The Nashville Vols.
Volunteers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, it's weird now because, I guess it was weird then. Tennessee Vols were such a big deal,
Yeah.
but that's what they were called.
They were just like, well, let's just keep this name thing going.
We can just reuse the merch.
Yeah.
Same logo too, This episode is brought to you by IQ Bar, our exclusive snack, hydration, and coffee sponsor. IQ Bar protein bars, IQ Mix hydration mixes, and IQ Joe mushroom coffees are the delicious low-sugar brain and body fuel you need to win your day. I got with me here at the table the Ultimate Sampler Pack. It's a terrific way to try all of IQ Bar's products and flavors. You get 9 IQ bars, 8 IQ Mix sticks, and 4 IQ Joe sticks. All other products are clean label certified, entirely free from gluten, dairy, soy, GMOs, and artificial ingredients. They're all packed with clean, delicious ingredients that keep you physically and mentally fit, like magnesium. Ooh.
I take a lot of magnesium.
Lion's mane, and more. IQ Mix is a zero-sugar drink mix that hydrates with electrolytes, improves your mood, and boosts clarity. I use the IQ Mix, and it's great. And right now, IQ Bar is offering our special podcast listeners 20% off all IQ Bar products, including the sampler pack, plus free shipping. To get your 20% off, text NATE, that's Nate, to 64,000. Text Nate to 64,000. That's Nate to 64,000. Message and data rates may apply. See terms for details.
Should we get in these comments?
Yeah.
Comments come from Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Apple Podcast Reviews, and mail at natelandpodcast.com, but mainly YouTube and mail at natelandpodcast.com. Unless I see something good about myself from another one, then it might make it on.
If you comment something nice about Brian anywhere on the internet,
Yeah.
he'll find it.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Oh, can I say,
They go, it's not worth it.
I'm about to go back.
Nah, I'm good.
I joked last week you could Venmo me a comment.
Yeah.
And a lot of people did that. And I'm I have to go back and refund all of them. So please don't.
What was
do
the
that.
most amount of money you got?
$20.
Keep it. Keep it. Read the comment.
Well, let's read it.
Should I read the comment?
Yeah.
We got to open up Venmo.
And then send it to me.
I'm refunding all of them, but I feel bad taking money.
Well, not this one.
Taking
Yeah,
money.
if you're
from
going to read
people.
it.
But yeah, I think I said,
Look,
please don't do that.
Dusty's doing the research this week. I'd say read them all.
Okay. He said, this is from Jeremy Diebler. I had to give this a shot. My son and I have been fans since the Gout days. Your stuff is the best. You mentioned that you play keys. I'm the lead singer of a band called FFH, and I've always wondered if we were on your youth group soundtrack. Either way, thank you. Wait, yeah, well, that's awesome. Thank you, Jeremy. I'll refund this.
Keep the
real quick.
money. Keep the money. For making you read that comment.
He's promoting his band.
Thank you, Jeremy. I haven't heard of your band. I'll check them out. My youth group playlist is mostly songs in Latin, stuff like that. So
FFH.
Future farmers of
what I was
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Yeah.
That was my first concert, FFH.
Were they really?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. Well, this
And a corn
Well,
maze.
definitely
this is
keep
the
the
lead
money.
singer.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Lead singer Venmo me $20.
So they're doing well.
Yeah.
Got $20 to throw around.
Well enough. I don't have to refund this.
Yeah.
But everybody, please stop doing that. Thank you.
They could maybe send it to Tristan to get his money back for that ticket.
No, you can keep it.
No,
How was the concert?
I'm sure they're good.
No, it was great. I
yeah.
loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got their drummer's drumstick from it.
Oh, that's
What
cool.
does FFH stand for?
Far From Home.
Far
Oh,
from
okay.
home?
Oh, Far From Home. I might have heard of that. I never heard of FFH.
That's a movie.
but
They're from Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
I love that place.
Yeah.
Okay. Rachel Woolston. Loved Aaron's handle on the topic.
All right.
It's obvious he's from a family of teachers. He would make an amazing Sunday school teacher. He shares his points and handles interaction while staying on topic. Good job, Aaron.
Oh, thank you, Rachel. Appreciate that. Parents will be proud of that.
You did stay on topic very much. I just feel like we need to let it breathe a little bit.
Yeah.
That's when the fun comes out.
Yeah.
You're not
Don't
just,
hammer it.
God
over,
forbid
over.
we learn a thing or two on
Yeah.
oh, great.
We are an educational podcast.
That's true.
Let's
I
talk
enjoyed
top
it.
10 movies about grocery stores.
I enjoyed it.
Is that how you? Let's all just start yelling out songs that are about grocery stores. I'm trying to bring a little structure to this, dude.
I enjoyed it. I like this comment. Everything
that.
about you being everything except about you being a Sunday school teacher.
Why don't you like that?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's,
We don't need you spreading that kind of stuff.
I don't know. You don't need me spreading the world's biggest religion. Yep.
I just realized this is what we got. We got a Protestant, a Catholic, Jewish, and we all get along. When does Passover start?
well, this year it's April 1st,
Okay.
which is
Okay.
what some people believe
New
is the
Year.
actual New Year.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So it's April 1st. It's going to be a good year.
hmm
Don't celebrate April Fool's Day. Don't do that, guys.
So it's almost. Why not?
Well, because they
Does
say
anybody celebrate
well, they don't even
April
well,
Fool's Day?
they do by participating.
You think just by like, hey, playing a prank?
I throw a
that's
party.
Yeah.
That's celebrating April
I
Fool's
think
Day.
so. Yeah.
Okay.
Because they say it was the New Year, and then when the calendar was moved, anybody that still celebrated the New Year, they called them April Fools.
Interesting.
Last
Okay.
year,
So you're participating in the mocking.
yeah.
You're being a mocker.
Am I if I'm not doing that though?
If you're not doing it, then no.
Okay, but it might have been a premature nux right there. I'm saying if I'm playing a prank and I'm not thinking about that, I'm not calling anybody a fool.
But if you just love pranks, just do it any day of the year.
I really do it on April 2nd, prove
Yeah.
a point.
Yeah.
The Albert Bear Theater is haunted with a demon.
yeah, there you go. That's a good prank.
Yeah. Do it in May.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wait a month.
And then, but still say April Fools.
May Fools.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can do
Last
that.
year, Lucy had her I guess it's been more than a year, but a baby shower here at Lab at Zany's.
Yeah.
The wives all took a picture here on the set while they were all here. Last year on April Fools, I posted on the Nateland Instagram, coming this summer, Wifeland on April Fools.
Yeah.
It got way too serious, and I took it down after like 5 minutes.
Oh, because people thought it was real?
I thought it was going to be obvious. It's a joke.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. So
You
I'm
pulled the plug too quick. Let him.
I got nervous.
Shame on you for celebrating. April Fool.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's no need to do it then. You could have done it any time. Just played a prank.
But then once I did it, shame on me for pulling the plug on it.
Yeah. I mean, stick to
If
you're
my
gonna
guns.
Do the joke.
Yeah.
I just thought everybody would think it's funny,
You
but
should
people were
say-
like, I can't wait for this. I'm like, oh no.
You should say Happy 4th of July in August.
Yeah. There you
Well, the 4th of July is basically a birthday,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't really celebrate. I don't really like to celebrate either, but
go. Mike Sellers. Not sure how to word this without it sounding insulting to Brand Muffin Bates. Well, you can stop with that.
Yeah. Be a good first step.
Yeah.
Calling him by his name.
But Aaron should be in charge of running the show every episode. The grocery store episode was fire. Well, I actually love this.
it was a good episode. But I mean, if he's doing it every week, does it lose quality?
Well, let's see.
Okay.
Let's just give it a shot.
Whenever,
for 5 years.
Whenever you want to break, dude. Whenever you want to take a
5-year break?
I don't know about 5 years, but every once in a while, if you need a little,
I
to sit
suggested
one
that
out,
we just each week we pick a topic
we just rotate.
that we
Well,
are passionate about.
let's see how mine goes.
Somebody
first.
sent me a DM and goes, I enjoyed the episode, but not sure if it's the right dynamic. The dynamic is Brian brings the facts, Aaron tries to poke holes in it, and Dusty brings the funny.
Yes, exactly, guys.
What?
I'd like to know that guy's name. That's somebody that finally gets how this podcast goes.
Dustin L. Slay. All right. Well,
Finally. Brand Muffin Bay. Not trying to be insulting. Brand Muffin.
Kelly Lynn, Aaron, you sounded Revel. I don't know how to pronounce that. Taps is totally different.
Oh,
Yeah, I
it's a
messed up.
song.
I messed up the bugle calls there.
You did the upbeat, and Taps is
Yeah,
the sad.
maybe I thought that's what Dusty meant, but this is
That's what you did.
that's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
But what actually they played was this.
Yeah, that's it. Very sad.
7.
Yes, that's the nighttime one. That's the nighttime.
That's how they describe it.
Yeah.
The nighttime one.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on out here? Yeah.
Daniel Galvin. As for the bugle at funerals, I've been the guy who plays taps. It's actually a little recording device with a speaker that fits in the end of the bugle. You're supposed to face 45 degrees away from the crowd and then inauspiciously press the play button. It gets a little awkward when you can't find the button right away.
Yeah, well, that's an
You
awkward...
spotted it, right?
Yeah, well, I think somebody like told me to look for it or something.
Why are they not just doing it?
Because not everyone can play the bugle.
You got one person?
But for all the funerals, this is, my grandfather had been retired for the military for 40 years.
I don't know. I think there should be a bugle guy.
I appreciate
Or
it.
girl.
It's still a nice gesture.
Yeah.
Where's
Um,
xylophone?
Or any kind of instrument.
Yeah.
But yeah, he wasn't flaunting that he wasn't doing it. I just noticed that he had a little box on there and hit the button on it. You don't like that?
No.
I think it's. Do you know anybody who plays the bugle?
No, but I don't know anybody, that
Tristan's first
wants it
concert.
at their funeral. Yeah.
It was Bugle Boy.
Do you want to have a funeral when you die?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Have you thought about that?
It's
at
going to
all?
go long.
A lot of people think about the pastor's going to speak for 95 minutes.
No, he's going to speak for 3, and the rest will be a video of Dusty talking. Pre-recorded.
It's interesting. I find that some people don't think about the stuff at all, and some people think about it a lot. I'm wondering which one are you?
I don't think about it.
Okay. That's good. Do you, Brian?
Think about it more and more each day.
I had a joke about it that never worked, but it's my buddy was like, man, I've never been to a funeral, man. Isn't that crazy? I'm 35. I've never been to a funeral. I was like, why haven't you gone? He goes, I just never got invited to one, dude. I go, I think you're supposed to just go.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, well, that explains a lot, dude. He's like, man, I've had aunts and uncles I was kind of close with. I never got invited to their
Is that based on Dusty?
No, but
Because didn't you say
I
something
tied
similar?
that in because Dusty with
Your uncle.
yeah,
well,
what was it? You had a bit about it.
Well, I have that I'm currently doing, but I mean, we didn't know.
I thought you said once on this podcast that you've hardly been to any funerals because you haven't been invited.
Maybe I did, and maybe this was news. But I.
Yeah.
This is my buddy that y'all know.
But maybe I did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I don't. Yeah, I mean, I'm just not a.
You're not a funeral guy?
Nah.
I've been to so many.
Have you?
Yeah.
High school friends? I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
A few.
Yeah, I mean, a few of my high school friends have died too.
Mm-hmm.
How have they died?
Various ways.
Yeah.
Tragically.
A lot of them.
I had a friend who died in college from a car wreck.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right. That was
Do you
fun.
have like comedy friends?
I mean, I could get into some of the ways, but I don't think you want that on here.
Comedy friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they say,
One comedy friend for me, I think.
yeah, I think I've had no one that I was super close with that I can think of, but people in my orbit.
I had one guy, Clint Knorr, out of North Carolina.
Yep.
Still makes me sad. I love that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I had one driving home from a show, close friend of mine, who's killed by a drunk driver.
Wow.
And then Jake Gullidge.
I never met him,
Never
but
met-
I know him through Henry Cho.
Yeah, we both opened for Henry a lot, and he kind of passed away tragically. So
Because you wanted all the gigs. Sorry.
All of a sudden-
At my show in Orlando, the audience was so dark that I couldn't see the audience. And
Is it an urban crowd?
at one point they started to people were chatting a little bit. I go, something going on over here, and they go, we need a medic, and I go, oh. And so I go, I guess we need a medic down here. And then and I'm like, now I can't see what's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what to do. I'm just kind of standing there making jokes,
About somebody.
but trying not to make jokes about them, but also trying to keep the show going.
yeah, you
Yeah.
can't lose them.
Vince told me I handled it poorly. Everybody else said you did a great job handling that. Vince said, I would have told him, let's get some house lights in here. And I go, I think that's the worst idea. The guy's having an incident and you go, let's get the house lights. Let's put a spotlight on this guy.
Did you figure out at any point what was going on
Yeah, they
specifically?
think it was alcohol, edible, diabetes related sort of thing.
the
where,
perfect storm.
where it was like,
It's a little bit of everything.
yeah, and they said the guy was okay. He ended up being okay. But
good,
it's like,
good.
it's like, what are you doing at a show? Like, get it together.
It's one of those classic alcohol, edible diabetes situations.
tale as old as time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm with Vince on this. Not a spotlight. Get the house lights up so they can.
We get a spotlight on them right now.
But you'd think so. You think if you were on stage and that happened, you would go, let's get some house lights. in
It's
here."
hard to tell what to do in the moment because you don't know how serious it is. You don't know if it's you don't know what's going on.
And it's
right?
also like, if the theater wants the lights on, they'll turn the lights on. I don't
know.
run the theater.
I don't know if they will though.
I don't run the theater. I wanted to be like, get this guy out of here. I got a show to do. My show builds to a certain place.
Yeah.
And then I was in the midst of a joke that I really felt like it required the building of the show.
He's convulsing on the ground. You are killing my momentum right now. I had a whole thing going.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Sold out show.
You
Yeah.
could not have timed this worse.
Let's get Vince out here again.
And I said to the audience, I go, hey, for future reference, if somebody's needs a medic, just yell that out from the beginning. Don't just be chitter chatter around here. Right away, go, we need a medic.
Yeah.
You chastise the audience. Yeah, Vince might be onto something.
Y'all aren't handling this as fast as I'd like. Y'all got to figure it out.
Yeah. Let's get this guy out of here. Just carry him out of here. Don't even do chitter chatter. Get to the lobby and go, we need a medic.
Yeah.
Nobody move him. No, move him.
Yeah. Did he have a car accident? Move him.
You can see me at the Orlando Improv in September. By the way.
Robert Vinny Lombardi.
Wow.
20.
You think this is a Lombardi?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
26-year retired Air Force here. For Dusty, the music heard taps, which signals lights out in quiet hours. It's an opportunity for us to pause and reflect on our military sacrifices. The dude he saw running was probably an academy student who was late for curfew, and even seeing a public figure wasn't going to stop him from rushing back to his dorm and avoiding getting in trouble. Does that sound right?
I think he might have been, but I think he was a little older, and I think he was been drinking.
Okay.
He's like, I got to get in here.
And he had diabetes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little bit heavy.
Had to get to his edibles.
Well, thank you, Robert.
Yeah, thank you. And
Yeah,
you may be
thank
one
you,
of
Robert.
whatever Aaron's referencing about you being one of the Lombardis. He may be.
Yeah, let us know. Is that a common name? I have no idea. I can only think of one Lombardi, and it's Vince. It's almost like you were named after your great uncle Vince.
Yeah.
Because your middle name's Vinny.
And you like to include the middle name on things.
Yeah, it's a little. They're letting us know.
Dan Bunnerfeld. Since you all talked about taps, my family member was the one who wrote taps during the Civil War.
Whoa.
He was a general during the war. I'm named after the guy, Daniel Adams Butterfield.
Dab.
Daniel also has amazing mustache.
Look
That's
at
interesting.
that. That is an intense mustache.
So the guy who wrote it is Butterfield, but this guy's Butterfeld. Sounds like his parents lied to him.
It gets a little more German every few generations
Yeah.
than
Well,
it does.
it is an amazing mustache, and I bet he could play the bugle.
Yeah.
I bet he didn't push a button.
It's a lost art. Well, that's really
Look
cool.
at that forehead on that guy, too.
Yeah, he had a lot going on
Yeah.
physically. But that's awesome.
He got a mustache above his eyes, and he's got a look at that thing. He's got two mustaches and no no hairline.
Yeah, a little swoop above the ears too.
Yeah,
It's an odd look, but I appreciate him writing that song.
Mike Drost. Drost or Drost? I'll see Drost.
like Frost.
Robert Drost. Two paths diverged. Remember that poem?
I'm a pilot for, we talked about it during our poetry episode. I'm a pilot for a major airline. We never lie to the passengers.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
I
Drost.
pause for Dusty. The policy is to keep them informed with facts. We are very proficient at our jobs and go through a ton of training just for these type of events. The captain should be relaying the information in a manner that inspires confidence, even if it sounds bad. Well, I appreciate that, Mike.
Isn't that kind of lying?
What do you mean?
The captain should be relaying the information in a way that makes people feel good, even if it's bad news.
It's manipulation, I think.
Okay, but not full-blown lying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what airline you work for, Mike. I'd like to know.
So you think just that airline doesn't lie to the passengers? You think some maybe do?
I think they lie in the way that
They
parents lie to
go,
their
hey,
children.
listen, both of our engines have failed, but we feel pretty good about how we're gliding right now.
Confidence is strong. You might notice a fireball outside the left side of the window, but confidence, we're going to land. We're going to feel good about it. Oh, I recognize this name.
Julian Turnowich. I still giggle when I hear Brian say poem in my head, but Aaron saying machinery used at a grocery store, and he said Gro-ce-ry, like it has a ch, like in machinery. I don't know. That's not how we say machinery, but
Machinery.
yeah.
I work on a machine at
But then I heard y'all say both grocery and grocery. We say supermarket here, so I don't know what it is.
I think
He lives in Australia.
Yeah.
He does.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so you don't even know how to pronounce our words.
Yeah. So just
Grocery. Grocery. Like, sir.
But I'll say grocery.
yeah, I say it like Aaron does.
Grocery?
Yeah, I'll throw an S in there.
Grocery store.
S and an
My
H.
bad, Julian. I didn't know if they were doing.
You
it like
never
that.
say grocery.
Grocery.
You go to a
About to
grocery
get them
store.
groceries.
I don't throw a little
I'm about
something
to
on
eat
it.
some groceries.
But we-
Sit
but-
down and eat some groceries.
We say a SH, and he's saying we say a CH.
Yeah, I think he
Groceries.
means no way any of us are saying grocery stores.
Better go to the grocery store.
Grocery.
To get that machinery at the grocery store. Who's he? He's listening to
There's a fine
Sling Blade, maybe.
There's a vending machine at the.
I like them groceries. Mm-hmm.
How much you want for? Me and mustard and biscuits.
How do you say it, Dusty?
Grocery.
You say grocery.
Grocery. Grocery.
And you say it. Say it.
Grocery store.
I don't know. Grocery store. Maybe I say that too.
Well, glad we got to the bottom of that.
It's the second you think about it too much, you're like, I don't even know what the real thing
Yeah.
I say
Yeah,
anymore.
that is true. Aaron Romer. When I get a bad shopping cart at Walmart, I've been known to walk it over to the hardware department for a fix.
That's insane. That's insane behavior. You walk it all the way to the corner of the store and say, hey, you pull it up like it's a car getting an oil change.
I'll flip the cart over right there in the store aisle,
There's no way this guy's ever done this.
pull a wrench or ratchet off the shelf, and fix the bad wheel. Even a hammer and mallet come in handy to straighten a bent cart. WD-40 from the shelf works wonders to stop a squeak. If you're not going to maintain the cart, someone has to. Well, good for you,
Well,
Aaron.
this is insane.
It is insane. There's no way this guy's
I
doing this.
just refuse to believe.
He's taking charge. Maybe we had more of this in America.
Well,
Good for you, Aaron.
sure.
He uses their can of WD-40 just off the shelf.
Yeah, this guy should be arrested for shoplifting.
That's what he's doing. And he's writing this like this is so routine. He's like, oh, well, like he does this every time he's at
And
Walmart.
like Walmart's going to be like, thank you, sir. Appreciate the help.
Look,
Well, he says he's been known to. So.
if you do this, Aaron, just know I believe you, but I also believe you're the only person that's ever done this in the whole world.
Yeah, I'll believe that. And I bet he says grocery.
Well, he's not saying it like, come on, guys, everybody does this. I think he's saying I'm special.
Yeah.
I've been known to do this.
You know, maybe I put a lot into your tone of voice as you read it.
Oh, so it's my fault.
No, but I think a lot of
it
my
is.
my attitude, my response to it is the way that you read it. So if he wrote it like, when I get a bad shopping cart at Walmart, I've been known to walk it over to the hardware department for a fix. But the way you said it is,
If he's
That's ridiculous.
nonchalant like that about it, that's worse to me.
no, but I'm saying maybe
You know,
almost.
I go in, I'm not looking to do a repair on a cart, but if it needs it, I'll do
But a
it.
little self-awareness of like, I know it's a little crazy, but I can get into it. I
Yeah.
like to fix it. I'm a little a handyman, you know.
I can't believe you're blaming me for
I'm not blaming you
For
for
your-
anything.
out of control attitude. It was totally inappropriate. Just read your paper. You stop me after every sentence. I'm like, just look ahead.
Keep going, man. Keep reading. Read the next one.
Amanda Hug and Kiss. Sorry, Amanda Surgeons. Remember that?
Oh, what is that?
No, I mean, I get the joke. A man to hug and kiss.
Oh, what is that from though?
Like The Simpsons.
Alfalfa?
He would play like pranks. He would call. Is Amanda Hug and Kiss around here?
Oh, okay. IP.
I'm looking for a man to hug and kiss.
Yeah.
Chris P. Bacon.
Yeah.
Remember all those?
Yeah.
IP Nightly.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Amanda Surgens. I hate grocery shopping. When I go into the store, I get frustrated with people taking too long in an aisle and getting in my way. I spend too much money on things I don't need that weren't on my list, etc. Instead, ever since COVID, I use Walmart curbside pickup. I drive up, pop the trunk, and 5 minutes later, my groceries are in my trunk and I'm on my way home.
Was this an ad read for Walmart?
I'm trying to do it in a way that makes you not attack the fans.
Well,
Use promo code Amanda Surgeons for 20% off.
Amanda, I don't know how to tell you this, but grocery stores will just deliver things. I mean, maybe you're way out in the country, but they'll just deliver it to your front steps. You don't even
Don't you have to pay extra?
a little bit, but
Well, we don't all make
You can
public
go.
figures money.
yeah, but the gas to get to the Walmart.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think if you're like, I'm driving home past the Walmart anyway, I might as well schedule an order for pickup.
You both say the Walmart?
Yeah.
if I'm talking about the Walmart next to my house. But if I'm referring to all Walmarts, I don't go the Walmart.
I do. I like to say the Walmart. I like to say the Walmarts.
How would you say what I just said?
I'm going to see the Eagles in concert. Is that right?
That is how you would say it, though the band name is technically just Eagles.
Okay. Do you know that?
I did know it. That's ridiculous, but yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, it's like
All
your
right.
name's Eagle. I'm going to see Eagles. It's like, yeah, the Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so pretentious. No, we're not Eagles. We're not the Eagles. We're Eagles.
So your sentence was.
You're not all the Eagles.
I'm saying if you're on the way home, maybe I'll just stop at the Walmart.
I think I'd say if I'm on my way home, I would stop at Walmart.
But I might say it like that too. But in my head, I'm thinking
If
of
you were smart like me.
the specific Walmart location next to my house. I might stop at the Walmart by my house and get it.
Okay. It was the way you said it that made me kind of turn
the
on
tone.
You. Yeah, the tone.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad. Josh Maurer.
Maurer.
Brian's defeated look at Dusty and Aaron are the best part of watching on YouTube. I see some meteor rolls coming Brian's way once the breadwinner sweeps America. Well, thank you, Josh.
Hey, yo.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Meteor rolls.
Meteor, like in space.
A meteor.
Oh, I didn't get that, but I would love it. Thank you, Josh. Laura English. I saw recently that Tom Hanks is not only a distant relative of Abraham Lincoln, but he's also set to portray Lincoln in a film adaptation of Lincoln in the Bardo, marking his first time playing a U.S. president.
All right. Well, then can that be it?
Why
You
do
know
you
what I mean?
hate Tom Hanks so much?
I like Tom Hanks, but I think it's a little suspect that he's playing like all the hero roles. He has a creepy Instagram and he plays all the hero roles.
What's his Instagram?
For a long time, he was just taking pictures of a child's glove or a shoe, and he would make some joke. Oh, I guess the kid lost his shoe. And it was a lot of that. And it's like, all right, buddy. Like, why are you finding all these loose articles of clothing laying around?
I've never heard that.
Yeah. But I like him. I'm a big fan of Forrest Gump.
Great actor.
Yeah,
I'm sure he'll be great as Abraham Lincoln, but it's just
but
like,
I'll never see it.
it's almost like he's going, what else is there for me? He's going to play God in the movie next.
Well, Steve Carell did that, right?
Morgan
Steve
Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. Steve Carell was.
Noah.
Yeah.
Great movie. Did you like that movie?
Evan Almighty? Or
Yeah.
Bruce Almighty?
It was Evan Almighty. He was a character out of Bruce Almighty, but
Yeah.
Bruce Almighty was funny. Evan Almighty, I thought had a good, overall good moral to it.
Okay.
What
I
was the
liked it.
moral?
Well, I don't know. You got to watch the movie, but it was, he's basically playing Noah, and he's set to build an ark, and everybody's making fun of him, and I don't know. I thought it was a good
Okay.
story.
Yeah. And he's not literally being Noah, so therefore that didn't bother you, right? Like they're not saying I'm Noah.
It wouldn't bother me if there were a portrayal of Noah, an accurate one, but the weird Russell Crowe one was a little extreme.
Oh, I didn't think you wanted biblical characters portrayed.
No, as long as it's not Jesus.
Mhm.
And I don't really like Morgan Freeman playing God. I don't want any God characters.
So if I read the Bible, is it bad to imagine what I'm reading in my head as I read it?
No, I think imagining is okay as long as you don't draw it and then go, "This is God."
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Not really, but yeah.
You don't understand the idea of creating an image and going, "This is God."
Who's doing that? Who's going, this is definitively what he looked like?
Well, lots of people.
Well, like the movie, Morgan Freeman would be the image.
Even people that created the golden calf.
Do you think somebody watching that goes, oh, they're saying God looks exactly like Morgan Freeman?
Yes.
I'm not saying that about that movie, but to act like that doesn't exist. I mean, of course, people have a picture of Jesus hanging in their house, and we have no idea what he looks like. And they may not say this is exactly what he looks like, but it's their depiction. They reference it as Jesus. For sure, they do. For sure, they do.
I don't understand the harm in that at all.
Well, you're creating an image, and we're commanded to not create an image of God.
Where did you say you can't draw a picture of what you think Jesus might have looked like?
Yeah.
Where does it say?
It says, "Thou shalt." It's in the Ten Commandments. Thou shalt not create an image.
What? Which one is that? You're talking about the first commandment? Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Well, I think it says, "Thou shalt not create an image." So
Might have been graven image.
well, that's
What
like
Bible?
chiseled.
What are you talking about? The Ten Commandments?
Yeah.
Thou shalt not create an image.
Isn't one of them a graven image?
Yeah, I mean, you could pull it up, but it's but it I mean, for
But
sure is.
His kids might be all right though.
Whose kids?
God's.
Well, no one. I don't think anyone has ever seen God.
You looked at Wikipedia for the Ten Commandments?
Yeah, because I want some context.
But
No.
for sure, it's in there. I mean, we're not supposed to create an image because we don't know what God looks like. So your inclination is to worship the image.
Mm-hmm.
When the
Do you think if I watch Passion of the Christ, I'm worshiping Jim Caviezel?
I think that it sets an image in your head of what Jesus would have looked like, and what if he looks completely different than that? You might
Then that
be-
wouldn't matter at all.
But you might be a little thrown off. You're looking for one thing, and
Like,
Look-
what do you got thrown off because he doesn't look like the actor that plays him?
You ever watched a biopic and you really get into it and you're like, this guy's great. And then at the end, they show the real guy and you're like, ugh.
Yeah, you're like, that's not even close.
Yeah.
Right.
That guy's ugly.
so I mean, it's the same sort of thing. And so you're.
But I'm not like, oh man, they should have never made this movie because he didn't look like him.
Well, I'm not. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's your take, but but yeah, I mean,
Did you find it?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Thou shalt not. This is from Exodus 24-6, King James version. So take it with a salt lick. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above. What does a graven image mean?
Like a chisel, I think. Like they were making golden calves and stuff.
Okay. Thou shalt not bow down. Yeah. I am the Lord before. Okay.
so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So Tom Hanks should not play Lincoln. That's what we're getting at.
I think that's in a roundabout way. That's what we're saying. We're saying make Forrest Gump 2. Stop doing all this other nonsense.
Well, I mean, Daniel Day-Lewis, I think, won an Oscar for playing Lincoln. So
Well, he was so good in that.
I know. I was just saying that's a real task to take on a role after.
Yeah, there's no. I'm not.
Daniel
Yeah, I mean,
Day-Lewis.
there's nothing wrong with playing Lincoln, and Daniel Day-Lewis is great.
Yeah.
Better than Tom Hanks, I think. And for
Is
those
this
type of
is
characters,
this a widely held belief that it's bad to portray Jesus? I know Muhammad has talked about that way, but I haven't heard this that often about Jesus. Do you know if it's a common thing that I'm
yeah.
just naive to? Which
I don't know what other people believe, but I just read that and I go, all right, well, we shouldn't be doing that. So let's
Okay.
don't do that.
okay.
I mean, I watch The Chosen, and I like it. So,
Yeah,
so I guess
it probably doesn't look like him though.
We don't know.
yeah,
we don't know.
Exactly, that's the problem.
Yeah.
because then you're
Yeah.
going to see Jesus one day and you'll be like, "What? You don't look like the actor."
I'm
Well,
out of here.
I don't think it's like that. I think that you don't, you're like, you, it gets ingrained in your mind what you're looking for. Whereas you shouldn't be. I mean, you can imagine it,
Mhm.
but to put it down and say, this is it. And I think that's what they're doing.
They're going, "This is it."
This is what he looked like. This is what we think he looked
Who
like.
cares what he looks like?
I just think it matters. I mean, obviously we shouldn't be doing it.
I always thought graven images were like things you're worshiping other than God, like a golden calf or something.
But in the golden calf, even in that time, they were not saying that it wasn't God. They're saying this is God. They're saying this is the God. This is the one that set us free from Egypt.
Hmm.
So it's the need to have a physical thing rather than the unseen God.
Okay.
All right. So you got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, man. A lot of statues and pictures and stuff that need to come down.
I know. We'll get on it. We'll wait. Sport shorts?
Sport shorts.
Tom Hanks, by the way.
You say sport shorts, I think about. Remember those little Umbro shorts?
Yeah, I
Those
do.
little
Yeah, I do.
soccer shorts. That everybody
Shouldn't
wore.
wear those either.
I agree with that. Yeah, that I agree.
Common ground. We before we get into our topic, Tom Hanks, can you name a Western?
Toy Story.
Can I name a Western? Here
Thought I'd
comes
start
Wood-
easy.
Here comes Woody's Roundup.
All right, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I've done the Opry with those guys, the Riders in the Sky,
Yeah,
like 10 times maybe. They're always on with.
yeah.
Yeah.
What do they do? I mean,
They
what's that?
they did the soundtrack to Toy Story.
Really?
All the Western stuff is.
Huh.
Here goes Woody's roundup.
All right, I forgot about Woody, but an actual movie
Can I name an actual Western? True Grit.
that Tom Hanks was in.
That
I know I did say Korean Western.
now there was a movie called where he plays a guy who reads the newspaper to people that can't read.
Yeah.
What is that movie called?
Something around the world.
Yeah. Do you know that used to be a job?
Oh,
we
I
talked
would
about it when
think
you
so,
were on
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie, he would go around to these towns where nobody could read and read the paper to them.
Oh, yeah.
And that was his whole job.
That's cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
There's still a few places.
News
we
of
could
the
do.
World? Was that it?
Yeah, something like
Something
that.
like that? Yeah.
War of the World or something.
Sport shorts. I just saw a movie called Urban Cowboy
Nice.
with John Travolta and Charlie Daniels. I can't say it was a good movie, but it was definitely entertaining. Well, I would agree with you. Sport shorts. I think it's a good movie, but maybe I'm just more entertained. Charlie Daniels. You haven't seen it, right, Dusty?
It's been a long time. I watched it when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and I own it. And I've been meaning to watch it, but I've been watching a lot of movies.
Yeah. Charlie Daniels is in the very end. He just sings.
I think he's in the very beginning, too.
He might be when they first go to Gillies.
Yeah.
So he's not an actor in the movie.
No, he's just
Okay.
performing.
Yeah, he's in the bar.
Yeah.
Looking big. This is big. It was big, Charlie Daniels.
Yeah.
What do you think the best musician / actor is of all time? The guy who can do both.
And good at both.
Yeah, good at both. I think a lot of people try to do both.
There's a lot of actors who have a band on the side.
I got two I'm thinking of.
Jerry Reed.
I don't know Jerry Reed.
Jerry Reed, yeah.
Jerry Reed, he's the bad coach and water boy. He's
He's the truck driver in Smokey and the Bandit.
yeah,
Burt Reynolds' buddy.
Oh man, he's been in a lot of stuff.
yeah.
I love that. I was thinking surprisingly good actor, Ludacris,
Ludacris.
the
Yeah.
rapper.
Yeah.
I've
then-
not seen Ludacris in a lot of stuff.
He's pretty good. I watched Crash
I
recently.
watched Crash.
He's good in Crash.
yeah.
And then the other one I want to throw out there, Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Unbelievable
Oh,
musician, very good comedian, and incredible actor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is very talented, but I'm like when I think about it, like Jerry Reed,
Mhm.
accomplished musician,
Who then later gets
and then was
actor.
an actor who also had a lot of acting credits. Chris Christopherson did pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'm sure I'm forgetting some.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga was nominated, I think.
she's did
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, yeah, that's fair. I mean,
Hugh Jackman?
he's a great singer. He's a
I didn't know that.
Is he?
Broadway performer.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Well,
Yeah.
Broadway.
So he did Les Mis, right?
He's done a couple of
Is he in
movies.
Les Mis? Yeah.
He's in a movie now where he sings. It's a Neil
But it's
Diamond.
like you don't have a Hugh Jackman album in your car.
yeah.
But like Patrick Swayze, he was an actor, and then he had that song "She's Like the Wind."
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Sounds terrible.
It was.
Andy Griffith could do a little bit.
Andy
of both.
Griffith. Andy Griffith was great.
Yeah.
Prince.
Prince.
Purple Rain.
But yeah.
He wasn't a good actor.
Yeah. You know who's a real Eminem
Yeah.
Eminem
Playing
is a
himself.
good actor. He's playing a fictionalized version of himself.
Okay.
He should I think he should do more stuff. I think he should.
He was in Happy Gilmore too.
In real life, he lived on 7 Mile. I mean, it's pretty close to him. He was in, he was in Happy Gilmore too.
But a real role, I think he could knock it out of the park.
Elvis.
I guess.
I don't think people
Stinks.
liked his acting. Like women loved it, but I think they were like he was a
Oh, I got
musician, and then he started doing all the movies, and they felt like it was like killing his career, and then he went back to Vegas.
Oh, you're about to get attacked by everybody.
You think so?
I think that's as scathing as what I said about his music.
I don't think anybody talks about Elvis's movies and goes, "Gosh, have you ever seen this Hawaii
Yeah.
trip to Hawaii with Elvis?"
Honolulu, hula, whatever. Yeah.
Eddie Murphy in either Raw or Delirious had a very funny joke about it,
What was the joke?
where he would just
Say
basically
it word for word.
That's for Nateland After Dark.
Yeah.
But he's basically making fun of Elvis, like he basically just sang his lines. Like I can't remember now, but it was like what is it?
It was just romance novels
Cool
for women that didn't want to read.
Okay.
That's what Elvis movies are.
Okay. Yeah, I believe that.
You know, he's like the Fabio, but he's live action.
Who's Fabio? Moneyball.
Yeah, that's great. Those are real guys. They weren't actors.
Oh, really? They're real scouts?
I don't know if they were scouts, but I think they were real scouts. I looked up Cher.
Oh, okay.
Cher's one.
Cher's really good.
Barbara Streisand.
I watched a movie where Cher plays an attorney. She was surprisingly good.
All right, I brought a laptop today.
Whoa!
Yeah, this is my own.
I got one more.
Do you guys know I own
You
the
want to plug
laptop?
in and show the screen?
No,
Okay. It's just for you.
absolutely not.
What's that on your laptop? Oh, that's a mushroom.
Me and my wife, we bought the exact same laptop, and then I needed to do some writing,
Mm-hmm.
and I left, and I accidentally grabbed her laptop. So I couldn't do anything. So I put a little sticker on here that I just found laying around the house. I'm not against it.
Mellow mushroom?
Just a little mushroom there.
Aaron, I got one more while he's doing that.
Yes.
Will Smith.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm into it. I mean, fantastic actor.
Mhm.
And the old like that early album, I like to get jiggy with it. Miami.
First rap album to ever win a Grammy.
Is that right?
I
Will
was
Smith.
into it back in the day, but he's really fallen off on the musical front.
Well, today we're talking about Westerns.
Yeah.
Dusty's leading the charge, and it's time for our favorite segment, What's in the Box?
All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
I hope
What's
it's a
in
Bolo.
the
These aren't-
box? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, what is in the box? We've got a couple oddly shaped packages here with eBay. This one's from, his name is crossed out, so I won't read that. But this one's coming to you from Dodge City, Kansas.
Mine's coming from Tintype Fine Art Studio in Danville, Pennsylvania. Oh, Dodge City, Kansas. That seems authentic.
Yeah. What's going on in Dodge City? Is that a Western town?
Yeah, there's some westerns that take place.
That's not a
in
good
Dodge
start,
City.
Aaron.
What do you mean?
You don't know Dodge City is a Western town?
Well, this is my role. I'm the guy who doesn't know anything.
Oh, yeah. And you're
And Dusty's supposed to bring the funny. Any second now, it'll happen.
Yeah, like I wrote it. Okay. This is the good, the bad, the ugly poster.
Oh, that's really cool.
Which I actually like this. I'd love to take this home. But
That was one of the names we threw out for this podcast. I've got a
yeah,
poster
these are
as
good.
well.
This is a good poster.
all right. Can I start? I guess you've already started, but
This is wrapped like it's biohazard.
Oh, am I supposed to be
waste.
waiting on you?
no. But
I thought it was whoever could get the package open first.
It did feel like a bit of a race, and I'm sad I lost.
so,
Yeah, the knife.
Tristan, tell me if
I do have a knife.
I
in
have
front of me.
a Billy the Kid.
Yeah, that's a tin type.
What's a tintype?
So tin type is like another way that they would take a photograph back then. They use a piece of aluminum and they treat it with some chemicals,
Yeah.
and then they'll put it and expose it with a lens in front of it for a minute up to an hour, and let the image soak into that, and then they'll wash it off with other chemicals in a dark room, and it comes out with that image.
Wow.
So that's not. Yeah, that's even more.
What year is that one from?
Well, I don't know, but
I think that's one of the more famous copies of Billy the Kid. It's been passed around a lot.
yeah, Adrian sent me a news article. They just found us in a garage sale, something, another photo of Billy the Kid.
Wow.
Just in
That
some
had
random-
Never been seen before.
Never been seen before. He's playing crochet.
Crochet.
Croquet?
Playing crochet.
Yeah. No, that's what I call it. Yeah, it's croquet or crochet. Yeah.
I don't know.
I knew exactly what you meant.
He was crocheting.
He's hitting a ball through a thing,
He
right?
just-
He was hitting the ball through the thing. If he was crocheting, it'd probably be worth more. It's a whole side of Billy the Kid they didn't know about. But they value it $5 million. This photo that was found at like an auction or something.
Wow, 5 million.
Does it look like he's left-handed in that photo or right-handed?
Well, all right. So he's holding the barrel of his gun with his right hand.
Okay, so that one might be corrected. A lot of the original tin types were a mirror image, kind of like how if you took a
So that makes sense. So he's probably
okay.
right-handed.
yeah. So I think they maybe
Well-
corrected that one. On the original ones, it would look like he was left.
But
Oh, I see.
Could he have anticipated it being mirrored and he put it in the other hand?
But yeah,
Probably. He
potentially.
was Billy the Kid.
I've got a poster here for Stagecoach, the movie, with directed by John Ford, starring John Wayne.
Oh yeah, I just bought that one. I've never seen it, but I
It's-
just bought
I
it.
haven't
It
seen
says
it.
a powerful story of 9 strange people.
Stay tuned for Westerns Part
interesting.
2 because I got about 50 more movies to watch.
Okay, all right.
Stagecoach was the movie that made John Wayne take off. That's kind of what gave him his star status.
All right, yeah.
I've heard of it, but I've never watched it. What do you got, Dusty?
Oh, I have the good,
Oh.
the bad, the ugly, and then these books. I don't read, but
Finish strong there.
well, I mean, I don't know what these are, but
All
this
right.
is
Well, Tristan can tell us.
I'll
this
flip
is
them in.
Auburn. Oh, is this Auburn, Alabama?
Those are Gold Rush mining instruction guides.
Oh.
So those were essentially hype.
Oh,
manuals.
Auburn, California.
Those were made to get people to go move out west and start looking.
I left my notes in there.
We need to grab
It's
them.
okay.
You don't need them? We don't need them? All right. He says we don't need them.
No, we don't need them.
I'm just going to sit back.
We got 40 minutes. We don't need them.
All right.
I mean, that is if you
I
guys.
predict in 5 minutes, he's going to say, go get
is
them.
if you guys can talk about a Western.
Well, we'll
Okay.
see. Let's go.
I have a lot of questions. Do you want me to? How do you want me to approach this? Just let you go, or do you welcome a little?
I'd
join
like
it
you
in?
to, join in and participate and be a part of it.
Okay.
You know.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Unlike a lot of weeks where you just check out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I like Westerns, right?
Yeah.
So I'm always watching them on my own. I grew up watching Westerns. My dad watches Westerns all the time. I've been just inundated with Westerns. I used to read a little bit before I got a smartphone. I would read a little bit. I read some Louis L'Amour books.
Oh, nice.
Familiar with those?
Yep.
Mhm.
I didn't even think about that when I was writing this Louis L'Amour books. I read a couple, but once you read a few, you're kind of like, well, this is kind of the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
And the same with Westerns, the movies, but they all got a different little thing to them. You ever read a Louis L'Amour book?
I haven't. I'm familiar, but I haven't.
It's mentioned in the Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you have the library?
Yeah.
They want some?
With Brooks, we got a new stack of Louis L'Amour.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Those are exciting. And then I found I watched a Sam Elliott movie, Conager,
Okay.
where he played. It was a Louis L'Amour book.
Okay.
Low budget, probably made for TV movie, but
Yeah.
pretty good. This is what I like about Westerns. Usually most Westerns, there's a clear good guy and a clear bad guy,
Yeah,
right? So,
yeah.
and then the old Westerns, especially, there's no redeemable characteristics to the bad guy, right? The good guy might have some questionable morals here and there, but overall, he's going to do the right thing. So the bad guy, they make him so bad that when he's like brutally killed later, you like it.
Yeah.
You don't mind what they do to the guy.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't have any sympathy for him. That's fun. That's why I don't like these movies where, and there's a couple of Westerns that do this, but more modern day, where like at the end, the lead dies, but it's a win for his family.
Mhm.
I don't like that. Like, let's let the good guy win.
Right.
Life is full of moments where the good guy doesn't win. If we're going to fantasize about it, let's fantasize about the good guy winning.
Mhm.
Clint Eastwood Westerns almost all fall into this category. Most of these movies, you don't ask yourself, is he going to be able to pull it off? You just wonder how he's going to do it.
Yeah, you're just along for the ride, right?
This one is Good, the Bad, the Ugly. I've not watched recently, so I'm not as familiar. But the opening scene to Good, the Bad, the Ugly might be the best
Is that
opening.
the famous whistle and the not the
Well,
Yeah.
there is I think so. There is another movie. This is Sergio Leone movie, director. He also did Once Upon a Time in the West,
Okay.
and actual Charles Bronson has a harmonica. So he's doing a thing. That's my second favorite opening.
It says that this movie, Leone, is known for his juxtaposition of expansive wide shots and extreme close-ups, as well as a highly stylized treatment of violence, tension, and gunfight. So this is kind of the prototype of a classic Western movie, right?
Yeah, and they call them spaghetti westerns, which I don't like that term. That seems silly.
It's one of the great roast jokes of all time at the James Franco roast. Jeff Ross said it about Jonah Hill when he said, Tarantino asked Jonah Hill if he wanted to be in a spaghetti western, and Jonah said, "You had me at spaghetti."
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know where the term comes from. Maybe you look that up, but I'm not into that term. But I wanted to put together. I didn't do it, but I wanted to edit together a highlight of a lot of these characters from these movies. They're all real gritty and dirty and sweaty, and they're the 5 o'clock shadows, and it just it just feels like, they've really been out there in it.
Yeah, it's funny that you say you don't like spaghetti western, and I looked. First of all, I didn't know spaghetti western just meant it's Italian guys making.
Yeah.
It feels way different. I don't know.
Although
I don't know.
Django Unchained is considered spaghetti western.
Spaghetti western, yeah. It said they are focused on morally ambiguous characters, which is what you just talked about that you don't really like in these movies. So that totally makes sense.
The lead can have, he can be like morally questionable, but you still know he's gonna save the day.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get so caught up in his morals because the bad guy is so bad that even if the good guy does something, where you're like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
You're still like, well, it's not as bad as the other guy. And then I like the older Westerns are cinematically very pleasing. There's a lot of great landscape shots. You're just seeing what the Old West might have been like before it was settled. A lot of these movies, like Once Upon a Time in the West, I mean, that whole movie is about the train is coming through and everybody's trying to get ready to either building a good station to have a good town for when the train comes through. So people are fighting over that land.
Yeah.
Westerns give you a taste of what it might have actually been like to live out west during this time. I don't know, obviously, but usually it's between 1865 and 1900.
Okay.
So post-Civil War, but before, the country was kind of in shambles. And there's a lot of men that were trained militarily, but now no work and probably a lot of undiagnosed PTSD.
Yeah, a lot of people coming out of the Civil War.
Yeah.
Going, let's just go west into the great unknown for them, right?
Yeah, maybe my town was burned down, my family was killed. Let's go do, I think Jeremiah Johnson, I think it was Civil War, where after that movie, he was like, I hate what just happened, and I'm just going to live in the mountains.
Yeah.
And it's debatable if that's considered a Western, but I love Jeremiah Johnson.
Well, that's the one thing I wanted to ask you about, because I think there are a lot of movies that I like that aren't in the Wild West, that don't involve cowboys and sheriffs, but they feel like Westerns to me.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering what that is exactly. Like, what is it about a movie that makes it a Western?
Is it modern day stuff?
I'm thinking about like Inglourious Bastards, that movie. And it's about World War II, and it feels like a Western to me. Is that crazy?
Well, I think it's because Brad Pitt has this crazy accent, and they're just kind of like, it's kind of like a Tombstone type movie where it's like a group of marshals have come in to rid the town of its bad guys.
Right. So the themes are basically the same.
I think so.
A different setting.
I got a thing here, but I say, because I also, I think it makes me think of these times like where people were living. It's like, it was hard, but it was filled with, your whole day. Like we live in this day and age where we can pick up food on the way home and then go home and eat food in front of the TV. And we're like, sad if we don't have enough time to binge 4 or 5 episodes. Whereas their whole day was filled meeting their needs. Like they're growing food or wrangling cattle, washing clothes, hunting, building a house, or defending your house. So they probably didn't have a lot of anxiety back then because you were just like, I got stuff to do.
Right. Didn't have time.
And they're getting plenty of sunlight, probably grounding a lot. Could you imagine spending you see this in these movies, but spending your entire childhood alone, with your family out on some ranch. And then when you're, a teenager, your dad takes you to town.
Yeah.
It'd be wild.
Yeah.
That's a little bit like you coming into Nashville from Lebanon, right?
A little bit.
And, or imagine like you're a cowboy and you're riding your horse through the desert just by yourself.
Oh yeah.
And you stop, you build a fire. You just look up at the stars. There's no phone to look at.
Yeah.
There's some Indians.
Maybe.
Sounds a little lonely though.
It sounds lonely, but I think because we're so accustomed to being around so many people.
Yeah. But do you think a lot of this, I like to romanticize it too, but then you think about the reality of it, of packing up the stuff, putting it on the horse, and then I'm glad I'm where I am now.
I think it's great. I think if gas prices keep going up, I may get a horse. and I may ride it around the neighborhood.
I love that.
Right into this podcast.
Yeah, I mean, with this podcast that'd be a bit of a haul. That'd be a day's
There's a
trip.
little room in here.
Yeah, but I like the idea of packing up the saddlebags, putting my shotgun or rifle there in the holster.
Yeah.
I like. I think TV and movies are better now than they've ever been. I know you disagree with that.
The golden age, they say.
But
Totally
I do
disagree.
think.
But we've got all the stuff that you like, plus all the new stuff being made.
I think that
I mean, we literally do.
The stories are not as good to me.
But we still have access to all the old stuff.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the stuff made today, the stories are not as good.
Okay.
I think there's layers. I think everybody's got some good and some bad in them. So
That is
therefore,
true.
I agree with that, but
you don't think you have good and bad in you?
no, I do, but I don't think everybody does.
What are you talking about?
I think some people are all bad.
Do you think some people are all good?
No.
Okay. All right. All right. That's fair. But so I do like shows that have layers. But in saying that, I do enjoy watching old westerns for the reason you just said, because everything is so complicated now, and it is kind of refreshing just to go watch a simple, not simple movie or show, but the good guy's good, the bad guy's bad, and it's kind of refreshing.
Formulaic in a good way, or
Yeah.
you just know what's going to happen.
Well, ultimately how it's going to end, but you don't know what's going to happen.
That's
along
right.
the way. How, I watch Columbo too. Obviously not a Western, but Columbo's going to figure it out.
Mhm.
People say that to me. They go, "Oh, he's always right," and I go, "Can you imagine an episode where Columbo goes, couldn't figure it out?"
It would be nice.
It would do.
I was saying, I think let's throw one of those in.
Yeah, but
But like I watch Gunsmoke and Bonanza. I like watch those reruns. I watched them as a kid, and they still hold up to me because yes, the good guy,
Gunsmoke. That's where Toby Keith should have been a cowboy is based off of.
Really?
I bet you. Marshall
Oh, yeah.
Dillon, Miss Kitty. Yeah,
yeah, Dodge City, Kansas.
that's Gunsmoke. Yeah.
Yeah. And longest running show, I think, until The Simpsons.
But I think about this. You ever driving around and you especially around Tennessee, and you just look at all the mountains that are around here, and then you think, what would this have been like with no people here?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can you imagine riding your horse
Yeah,
into this just vast area and just being like, wow.
I know.
And that's what I think. That's what's so good about these movies. They didn't spend their whole lives just being entertained.
I do think that when I watch these movies, but they're westerns for a reason. They're set out west. I don't even know why that is, but there's rarely a movie that's set on this side of the country from that genre.
Yeah. I mean, I guess like a Gangs of New York might be that sort of movie.
I guess. Yeah, but that was set 1900s, right?
Yeah, because it was, but it was settled faster. But 1900s, that's still in the realm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so my favorite directors. I meant to make a whole category, but then I realized that there's only one director that I could find that did a lot of movies. That's Sergio Leone. He did the 4 Clint Eastwood movies. I think it was 4. He did Fistful of Dollars, Few Dollars More, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Those were his 3 Clint Eastwood movies.
Yeah.
And then he had Once Upon a Time in the West. And then another one that I just found, I have not watched it, called A Fistful of Dynamite.
Ooh.
But I have ordered it. And
Never heard of that one.
There's Fistful of Dollars, too.
Fistful of Dollars, Few Dollars More, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. That's
All
the
right.
Clint Eastwood.
Those are classic
Okay.
westerns.
I just watched all of those. Well, I didn't just watch The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. It's been a while, but
So he didn't do Pell Rider.
he did. Sergio Leone did not.
Yeah.
But because there's the others. There's Hang 'Em High,
Mhm.
which I just watched. Very good, gruesome,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
but very good.
Mm-hmm.
And then Pale Rider, and then The Outlaw Josie Wales, which is one of the best westerns there is.
Yeah.
I've seen that one. It's been a long time, but I remember seeing
It's
it.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
So then you have Clint Eastwood, then becomes a director, and he directs and stars in Unforgiven,
Now we're talking.
which I think it was the perfect movie to end Clint Eastwood's Western career, because in the movie, he's basically playing a former gunfighter, a guy that used to go save the day.
Yeah.
Now he's old, he's retired, he's farming with his kids, and, his friend or somebody sends word to him
Mm-hmm.
to come and help save the town.
Yeah, that movie they said changed westerns forever because it was one of the first that did exactly what Dusty doesn't like. It complicated the characters where the good guys weren't all good. I mean, he's the good guy, but he was not the guy who used to go save the day. He killed women and children, it said.
An anti-hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Am I right? We don't know the guy's past, but the bad guy, even though he's, like the sheriff of the town or whatever,
Yeah.
Gene Hackman,
Yeah.
it's clearly a bad guy.
Yeah.
They leave it to where there's nothing redeemable about him.
Yeah.
Whereas Clint Eastwood, like I say, he may have some moral issues,
Yeah.
but they've reached out to him to save the day, to save the town. And then he gets his friend Morgan Freeman, and they roll into town, to save the day. And I think it's great.
I think it's great too. I thought
And I was told that the director or writer of that movie reached out to Clint Eastwood years before and asked him to do this movie. And he said, I want to do it, but now's not the time.
he wanted to be older.
Yeah.
Why do you think that this? Because people stopped making westerns after a while, right? What was kind of the heyday of when all these movies were coming out?
I feel like the 50s and 60s.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know about that.
in
But
the
yeah.
50s, 60s, 70s,
Yeah.
and then it just kind of. I mean, there's an occasional one, but it definitely doesn't dominate
No.
movies like it did. You think we just get tired of stuff? or
I
what?
think that they had movie ranches. So they would just have these ranches out in California that are just in Arizona and Utah just set up for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you could just keep
just churn them out. Yeah,
I think so.
But I mean,
maybe tape some other stuff out there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
a storyline.
I don't know what you mean.
moon landings.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then
Well,
you got something?
I was just going to say, in Unforgiven, part of the storyline, it's not the main storyline of the movie, but part of the conflict is no guns allowed in town.
Oh,
And that was the town ordinance. The OK Corral, Tombstone, that was what they fought over.
Yeah.
No guns allowed in city limits. So you think that everybody was just carrying a gun, and maybe they were for the most part, but there's two movies where that was the conflict, or at least part of it was no guns.
they're banning guns in the city.
That would be, what would that be?
I think that, at least in the case of Tombstone, it had gotten so out of control that they were like, all right, we got to enforce something because keep having these gunfights.
Yeah.
So we got to do something.
Okay.
But I was thinking, what would that be today? That would be equivalent to no cell phones allowed
Yeah.
in a place.
That would be, they would have to get their yonder
The yonder
bags.
bag. Put all their guns in a yonder bag.
Yeah.
It's so funny, we worry about our screen time now. They're like probably worried about their gun time
Yeah.
back then. Like,
Well, there is a song, I've included it in my list, but there's a song by Johnny Cash called Don't Take Your Guns to Town. And that's about like this, this mom is talking to her son, Billy Joe.
Yeah.
And he's saying, she's like, all right, you're going to town, but don't take your gun. It's wild there, and you're going to invite conflict if you take your gun.
or maybe what about just take your gun and conceal it?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't think it really gets that into it.
That's
in the
not
song,
as catchy either.
But I think the idea is don't take it on your hip.
Okay.
Don't wear it. Don't wear it on your hip.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I think you're inviting because there seemed to be a lot of moments where if like you were disrespected,
Right.
you could challenge someone right there to a
This
duel.
town ain't big enough for two.
Yeah, I mean it was like apparently really happening.
What does that expression come from? This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
I don't know.
I don't know the origin of it.
It's said a lot, right? Was it
I
actually? Is there actually a movie where they say that?
I don't know. It could be one of those like, meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Clint Eastwood is my favorite Western actor.
Yeah.
But John Wayne obviously is another great Western movie actor.
Mm-hmm.
Ton of Western movies. I said this: if Westerns were the WWE, I think John Wayne would be Hulk Hogan, and then Clint Eastwood would be like the Crow Sting.
Okay.
Right, both very popular.
Yeah.
But I think John Wayne is like more.
Commercialized.
Yeah, and he's like Clint is like darker.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
got the eyes. He always narrows his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us was first used in 1869 in a short story set in Yuba County, California. So it was from a book, and then it just became It's like the first time somebody says that, you're like, oh, dude, I'm going to say that every chance I get now.
Yeah.
Out there in the West.
Yeah.
Town ain't big enough for two.
I also just watched the movie. This is a John Wayne movie called The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. You ever seen that?
I haven't.
It's like, I feel like you watch so many of these movies and when they first start, you go, this movie's all old and the film looks bad and this is gonna be a bad, and it's like, they're so deep that you just don't see it coming. And that's one of these movies. Very good. What Westerns have you guys seen? I've
seen the movies that I could almost recite would be Unforgiven. Tombstone, I probably could recite. I've seen it so many times. Yeah. 310 to Yuma.
What do you like about Tombstone?
Well, the funny thing about
Kevin Bacon, was he in that?
No.
I'm thinking of what's the one where all the worms come out of the ground?
Trimmers.
Yeah.
Kind of a Western, I guess. A bit of a modern day Western. Yeah.
The thing about Tombstone is the movie Wyatt Earp with Kevin Costner came out 6 months later.
I've not seen it.
And Tombstone was so popular. It was the more, I don't know how you say it. It's got the catchphrases. It's got the cool action.
Val Kilmer really stole the show.
Wyatt Earp, I think, is trying to be a little bit more authentic, I guess, in a way, for lack of a better word, where there's not like cool catchphrases that they're saying before. So Wyatt Earp kind of got ripped by the average fan because everybody loved Tombstone.
Yeah.
But what do I love about it? You know what? I looked it up. I was surprised how accurate it is historically.
Oh, that's cool.
It's much more accurate than I expected. Doc Holliday did have tuberculosis. He did go out west. He was friends with Wyatt Earp. All that stuff was pretty accurate. Johnny Ringo in the movie, Johnny Ringo and Val Kilmer, Doc Holliday have the big showdown at the end. But they said Johnny Ringo probably committed suicide, but they're not sure.
Okay.
But you didn't ask for historical analysis. You asked why I like the movie. It's just...
Well, that's part of it.
Open Range.
Okay.
You a big fan of that one?
It's been so long since I've seen it. I can't really comment on it.
It's Kevin Costner and Robert Duvall.
Yeah.
I think both the greatest, both of these guys on their own are like one of the greatest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Costner's been in so much.
Like Costner really gets, people act like he's not one of the best.
Yeah.
And he is.
It's going to take him dying for people to appreciate it.
I think Wyatt Earp, though, was a long movie.
Yeah.
And that's when people were down on Kevin Costner because he was making these long, epic movies. And they're like, we don't want to see a 3-hour.
Dances with Wolves. That's also a Western.
That's another one I could
very good.
tell you
Beat Goodfellas in the Oscars that year.
That changed the way people looked at Native Americans. There'd never been a movie that portrayed Native Americans with some empathy and that they're just like us and that all that.
Right.
So
I didn't know that part of it.
Yeah, most old Westerns had the stereotypical portrayal.
They weren't handling it very sensitively.
Yeah, but Dance with Wolves was, handled it very sensitively.
I think we can, all these movies are old. So, if there's a spoiler, I think it's okay. But 310 to Yuma, I had told you always said to me was one of your favorites, right?
Yeah, it's actually a remake. I've only seen the remake.
Yeah, that's all I've seen too.
Yeah.
Christian Bale, Russell Crowe.
But it doesn't end the way you like. The hero does die.
It doesn't. And the bad guy is not so bad. What I like in that movie is this movie is Christian Bale taking Russell Crowe to get on the train to go to prison.
Okay.
The 310 to Yuma is the prison train.
Oh, that's good. I never knew what that meant.
So he's taking him there.
Yeah.
And Russell Crowe has a gang of people that are coming to rescue him.
Yeah.
So there's a little posse trying to take Russell Crowe to the train. And little by little, they all get killed off until finally you get down to just Christian Bale and Russell Crowe. And there's the whole...
Christian Bale, I'm sorry to interrupt, he's just a farmer.
Well, the whole time you're thinking, though, he is just a farmer, but the whole time you're thinking he's a secret, he really is I don't know the term, BA, but he's
a gunslinger, a tough guy.
Yes, you think a tough guy. Yeah. You really think he is. And so you get to a moment where Russell Crowe starts choking out Christian Bale. and he's about to die. He's about to kill him. And he just says, I ain't never been a hero. He says that to him. He goes, I never been involved in anything. He said, I was in the army, but my leg got shot off by one of my own people. It was friendly fire. He goes, I've never even been in conflict. So you see this flip where it's like, all right, so this guy's nothing. He is just a farmer.
Yeah.
And then Russell Crowe, that's where you see his character change to where he's like this bad guy, evil bad guy. And he goes, and Christian Bale says, imagine telling that to your son and him still respecting you. So Russell Crowe's like, all right, you can see it where he's like, all right, you're getting me to the train. I'm going to let you get me to the train.
Yeah.
And then they run together. They're working on a team to get him to the train while Russell Crowe's gang's still hunting them.
Yeah.
And then Russell Crowe had already said, he goes, this prison you're taking me to, I've already escaped twice. So I'm not worried about going.
Yeah.
And then he gets him there to the train.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's great. I love it. I wish you'd seen any Western ever.
I've seen some.
In fairness, I warned you, Dusty, that we haven't seen a lot of these Westerns.
No, you've seen some, but I'm saying, I wish
I've seen some.
What have you seen?
Django Unchained?
Django Unchained.
Okay.
Do you think of that as a Western?
It is a Western.
I think
spaghetti
so.
Western.
I like it.
I mean, I know. I said that earlier. It's spaghetti Western, but
I think
when I
Quentin
watch it, I'm not
Tarantino
thinking of it as a Western. I'm thinking of it as more like a...
I think Tarantino movies are Tarantino movies, right? Because The Hateful Eight would also be a Western but it's
movie.
still like it's a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Little House on the Prairie.
I never really watched it.
Oh, come on, Dusty.
I mean,
they're making a remake of that on Netflix.
Oh, are they?
yeah,
really?
they're taking their phones. It's a family. They're taking their phones.
No, it's not modern day. They're making a remake of it, and people were commenting like, I hope it ain't all woke, this new version. And then Melissa Gilbert, who played Laura Ingalls, said, she like tweeted or whatever, like, well, the original version was woke. We covered alcoholism,
blindness,
racism, all this stuff. That movie, I mean, that show was intense. It had some intense episodes.
That's interesting. I never thought of that being like, I don't know, I guess radical's the word at the time.
Yeah.
Because I was watching it way later.
Yeah.
Old Henry. You ever see that one? That's a director that lives in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
Directed that. Old Henry. Trace Adkins is in it a bit. And it's the guy who's in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, which I also think about a little bit of a Western, bit of a comedy Western.
You know what? I met that guy, the director.
Potsy.
He's friends with Leanne Morgan.
Yeah.
And he came to a show one time that...
Poncerola.
I think that's him.
Yeah.
Poncerola, yeah.
And then Tim Blake Nelson is the main guy. That movie's great. I don't want to give any spoilers on that because that's relatively new.
Yeah.
That's great. I love that movie. And then we got modern day cowboy movies.
I was about to get there. I mean, sorry, go ahead.
Where it's like these may not be new movies, but they're kind of about cowboys in not the old West.
Okay.
Like Urban Cowboy with John Travolta we talked about.
Yeah.
And then The Cowboy Way. Did you ever see that one? That one's Woody Harrelson and Kiefer Sutherland, I think.
Early 90s.
Yeah.
That's when I was working at the video store.
One I just watched that really just, it had me for days. It's called Electric Horseman with Robert Redford.
Oh.
Yeah, I never saw it.
And he's a bull rider, or not a bull rider, but a rodeo bronco rider.
Yeah.
And he's just won, and Jane Fonda.
It's an old Sidney Pollack movie.
And he's, just a champion, and then, falls into just advertising products all the time, and he gets becomes an alcoholic, and then he wants to rescue a horse, so he rescues this horse. It's great though.
Yeah,
really good.
It does sound fun. Willie Nelson's in it.
Willie Nelson, big part, does the soundtrack. Couple of comedy westerns. Rio Bravo, very good. That's John Wayne and Dean Martin.
I didn't know that was a comedy.
I think it was very funny.
Okay, I've never seen it.
Yeah.
What about Hell or High Water?
I haven't seen it. I ordered it today.
I saw it.
It's great.
It's a really great movie.
Yeah, it's not set in Old West. It's modern day, but it's set in Texas.
That's like a No Country for Old Men sort
Yeah.
of thing, where
Yeah.
I think of that as sort of a Western,
Yeah.
even though, it's newer. Shanghai Noon, Jackie Chan, Owen Wilson, combines two of my favorite genres, which is Westerns and Kung Fu movies. I think Kung Fu movies are basically Asian Westerns.
Yeah.
We could call them Easterns.
Yeah.
And but it's great. It combines a little bit of both because you have Jackie Chan who's coming from China and then people coming to look for him.
Yeah.
So you get a little bit of that Kung Fu battle, a little bit of the Western battle. Owen Wilson's really great in it. Maverick with Mel Gibson.
Yep.
I think of that as a Western, even though it's just kind of gambling on a shipboat.
Sure.
Yeah.
What about this combines two of my favorite genres,
Okay.
the movie Cowboys and Aliens.
I like that. I like that movie.
You did? I was just doing it to mess with you.
Well, it really took, everybody hated it. I forgot about it.
You
but
love Harrison Ford.
I didn't think it was great.
Yeah.
But I thought it was pretty cool for at least the first half of it, I think. I
Yeah.
think this later part, I got a little wild, I think.
Yeah.
Kind of like the book, Stephen King books, The Gunslinger. I don't know if you ever read those. I read 3 or 4 of those, and one was really good. But the more you get into it, the less it's like it's like a gunslinger.
You didn't like this movie, Cowboys and Aliens?
I did not.
It looks terrible.
Yeah.
Just based on the poster. They say never judge a movie by its poster, but that's all I got right now.
Yeah.
It looks a little.
All right, so let's skip here.
What are you skipping?
Well, this is some research here that's the end of my that's basically the end of my research, except for my top 5 country songs about gunslingers.
Okay, yeah, I love that. I love it.
But we got top 10 Western movies. This is not my research, but I ordered all of these that I haven't seen. Top 5 of the 21st century: True Grit,
True Grit was awesome.
Hell or High Water,
Nice.
The Assassination of Jesse James, No Country for Old Men, 3:10 to Yuma.
Wow.
I think Old Henry should be in there. I mean, that movie is incredible.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't out when that list was made.
Maybe so.
Yeah, Old Henry 2021. Old Henry came out.
It's incredible. All right, so here's some music though. These are top 10 Western songs in order by highest rated to lowest.
Who rated by
This
you?
was some other based on industry list. This
Okay.
is not my list.
What is the?
That's what I was trying to say earlier when I said whistle.
Yeah, and then the little thing blows.
Yes,
That's,
like a tumbleweed.
Yeah, what is that? That Western song.
I thought it was in here
It comes from
somewhere.
the good, bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, I also
Good, Bad,
like that Clint Eastwood always smokes cigars in these movies. And I really get into that.
Uh-huh. John Wayne was very tall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean that's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. The guy who played Matt Dillon, I'm drawing a blank now, is James Arnaz.
Yeah.
He was like 6'6", 6'7".
He was John Wayne was supposed to do Gunsmoke, and then he didn't want to do it, and he recommended James Arnaz.
Did you guys ever watch Bonanza?
Yeah,
I did with my grandfather
Yeah.
back in the day. Yeah.
Michael Landon. Speaking of Little House on the Prairie,
Yeah, I was
Hoss.
looked up. I didn't know this. So Ben Cartwright, played by Lauren Green, was the dad. He had 3 different wives who all had passed away. His 3 sons are all from different mothers.
Oh, in the show.
in the show.
Yeah. I never knew that. I mean, I watched the show a lot, but I never knew that.
Yeah,
That's why they look up so different.
that's a great show. My dad's watched that.
Do you think did they die in the show?
I think maybe when the show first started, that was a storyline that was mentioned.
Okay.
And I've never seen the original episode.
I was just thinking of like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when they have a new Aunt Viv
Yeah.
between season 1 and 2,
Yeah.
and they don't explain it.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this top 5 country songs,
Okay.
and then we'll do where we're going, and we'll
Perfect.
be out of here.
Wrap it up.
Okay.
Well, can I mention one more?
Yeah.
Bonanza.
Another great theme song. Young Guns.
Oh, Young Guns. Love that.
I like Westerns if they are based on a true real person. And Billy the Kid, the story of Young Guns 2, which you would like, Dusty, it's a conspiracy theory that Pat Garrett didn't really kill him like everyone says he did, that he let him escape. And the start of Young Guns 2, it's a newspaper reporter doing an interview with an old man who claims to be
Oh, that's fun.
Billy the Kid, and he has some scars that match up and things
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, I
so he
like
may have
that.
lived to the 1950s, they think.
Dang, that's cool.
I'm gonna watch that. I bet I've seen 2 because 2 was the Bon Jovi soundtrack.
Yeah.
And my mom loved Bon Jovi growing up. So I bet I've seen it, but
Yeah.
I don't remember it. I've watched Young Guns, the first one, recently. Did enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Top 5 country songs about gunfighters. There is also top 10 Western songs I told you about, and it's got "Should Have Been a Cowboy" down here at number 9. I think it's easy number 1 or number 2.
Yeah.
"Should Have Been a Cowboy" is the best.
Yeah.
And then they got "Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys" is number 1. I think it's great, but Willie Nelson's "My Heroes Have Always Been Cowboys," much better in my opinion.
But the Highwaymen.
Highwaymen, that's a great one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think of it as really a cowboy song, I don't think, but it is great.
Okay. Doesn't he talk about isn't that one of the verses?
But all 4 of them have a different thing.
But the idea is that type of dude, the highwayman, it can exist at any place and time.
Yeah, maybe
the
so.
spirit of this. You can take that guy. These guys that are cowboys back then, you take that dude and put him in Mongolia or whatever,
Yeah,
there's going to be doing something.
yeah.
you
I
know?
agree with you.
Spirit.
All right, here we go. Top 5 country songs about gunfighters. Number 5, "Don't Take Your Guns to Town" by Johnny Cash.
I don't
As
know
I
it.
already talked about earlier in the episode.
Mhm.
Great song.
Mhm.
Number 4, this is a little unknown. I've just found this recently, called "Cattleman's Gun" by a man named Dean Brody.
Dean, I know Dean Brody.
Do you?
Yeah, he had a song called Brothers that I really liked.
Love
Yeah,
that song.
Yeah.
"Cattleman's Gun." Really great.
newer guy.
Yeah. Number 3, you're not going to think of this like a country song, but this song got me into this genre of music, which I think this is a country song. I don't think they're a country band, but this is a country song. "Rocky Raccoon" by the Beatles.
Okay.
Really great. And then number 2, a song called "Mr. Shorty" by Marty Robbins.
Okay.
And number 1, "Big Iron" by Marty Robbins.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Top 2.
Claimed the top 2.
Top 2. Marty Robbins has a whole album called Gunfighter Ballads and Trail Songs.
That's perfect.
All great.
Yeah.
Older, it's got, but
What was his most famous song?
El Paso.
Yeah, that's about a gunfighter, right?
I hate that song. It's on the album that I like,
Okay.
but I don't understand the fascination with that song. But Big Iron is much better off that album. Saddle Tramp is much better. They're Hanging Me Tonight is better.
hmm
My favorite is "Cowboy Take Me Away" by Dixie Chicks.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like it, Dusty?
That adds up.
How about Space Cowboy?
That adds up.
Yeah. That's a great song. Space Cowboy by Casey Musgraves. You have Badge and Gun by John Mayer on there?
No, I don't.
It's
I
a
don't.
hot Western
No,
song.
I don't.
Close the laptop on that one.
All right, that's
That
all I
was
got.
fun. Thanks,
All right.
Dusty.
That's all I got.
Yeah, how
All right.
about it?
Watch some westerns, guys.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Well, yeah. What would you recommend to start with?
Good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah.
How are you want to devote some time? You ready to get right into it?
No, I was just trying to be nice.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. Well,
I don't really have that much. If I could only watch one, what should I watch?
well, this is what you do. I mean, I'll bring my hard drive in here and I'll download you a couple to your laptop, and then you can watch them on a plane. That's what I do. You get the old movies that aren't out there on a streamer somewhere.
yeah.
Then you can watch them on a plane.
Yeah.
I think you watch How the West Was Won, which is sort of a Western type movie, pretty long.
It was a miniseries.
Yeah, maybe so. But when I watched it, I just watched it all at one time.
James Arnaz is in that.
Yeah. And you watch it, and then it feels like it's like the early days of us settling the West.
Yeah.
So that sets the landscape for the movies that are going to come next.
There was a scene in How the West Was Won where one of the girls or something got bit by a rattlesnake, and instead of taking her to the town doctor, James Arnaz took her to the medicine man among the Native Americans.
Oh, interesting.
He said they knew more than in any city doctor.
That's cool.
That adds up.
And I remember there was a scene where the guy said, if she dies, I'll kill you. They said to him, and he's like, if she dies, you won't have to. as if to say he would kill himself.
Whoa.
It was powerful.
Wow.
These movies are so powerful. You know what, though? This is what I would say. Start with The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance.
Okay.
Start with that one. I was blown away how good that movie was.
Yeah.
All right.
Truly blown away.
All right.
I'll watch it.
Okay. I feel like I've seen some Westerns I'm forgetting right now, but
I'll watch that. And then will you read the book I got you?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. You'll tell everybody what I got you?
Yeah, he got me the Helen Keller book. I wish I had brought it.
Yeah.
It may be in it's in my wife's car, but it's
The story of my life.
The story of my life. He had me read the first 2 lines, and the end of the second line, she describes a golden mist. And I go, she got sick at maybe 9 months old or something like that, and lost her vision. And so there's a good chance she never remembered what a golden mist looks like. So how would she know to write that? And that's my point. And we can't talk about it every episode.
This will be the last time. This will be the last time till next week. And then,
yeah.
But this weekend, Paducah, Kentucky, St. Louis, Missouri. Come see me.
This weekend I'm at the Opry, then here at the Lab at Zany's. April 10th, I got 2 shows at Comedy at the Carlson in Rochester, New York, but they're both sold out, so I don't even know why I'm telling you guys.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, I didn't have anything to do with it, but
What do you mean?
there's a charity that sold the tickets.
Well, you
but
don't need to tell people that, man.
It's sold out.
sold out.
You know what I mean?
A show that I haven't even mentioned is already sold out both.
Sold out.
Yeah.
You've sold thousands of tickets at the Opry, too.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
just take credit
Well,
for
I
all
sold
of it.
19,000 at Bridgestone.
Exactly.
I've done multiple arenas.
I got a movie coming out in May.
Yeah, there you go.
And you do.
Thanks, man.
And you
Appreciate
do.
it. And so do you.
Yeah.
We all do.
We'll see.
Look at us. Aaron Weber here. This weekend, I am in Minneapolis, Minnesota at Sisyphus Brewing Company. 4 shows. 2 of them are sold out. Get tickets to the other 2.
You gonna go to Twins game?
Well, you can. It doesn't match up with the time. I got Brian Bates luck this year trying to go to games.
Yeah.
Can't get in on anything. And then April, part of the Nashville Comedy Festival, headlining my first full weekend in the main room here at Zany's in Nashville.
Oh, that's awesome.
Minneapolis and then here in Nashville if you want to come see me. God bless. That's going to be it for us, everybody. Signing out. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. For Dusty Slay and Brian Bates, I'm Aaron Weber. Have a great rest of your evening. Thank you, and we appreciate you. Wishing you a pleasant evening.